from the block where the bus stop talk never ended. 2 signs on the pole, that's the place I represented. Where the corners raised me, where the neighbors saved me. Now we bring that same grit to your daily HD. Click in, sit in for the crack in the paint. Old heads on the porch, young kids with complaints. We gon' laugh, we gon' build, keep it sharp like armor. New world, same heart. Bedford and Beaumont. Ha! Welcome to Bedford and Beaumont. Pull up a seat, you ain't gotta go far. Hit that bell, let it ring like a car alarm. You tuned in now, this the home, this the heart, this the charm. Welcome to Bedford and Beaumont. From the sign on the pole to your phone screen glow. Every story that we show, yeah, it came from the block. Bedford and Beaumont. We gon' rock, we gon' rock. We gon' rock, 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 rock. We gon' rock. Stories in the cracks of the sidewalk we step. Every frame that we shoot got respect on deck. From the first little dream on that chipped up curb to the worldwide stream. Now you catch this word. You get jokes from the stoop, you get talk from the bar, you get game from the ones who done carried the star. So when the logo pop up, know exactly who we.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is Chaos and Charcuterie Live. This is a brand new thing that I'm doing over here on the Bedford and Beaumont YouTube channel, where I am going to take all of the hot topics that I've been dissecting in Shop or Chop in my Ear to the Street segment, as well as my Chaos and Charcuterie specific segment from my Fourth Wall podcast, and I'm going to combine those and turn that into a live experience. But I'm going to break all of that down in just a little bit. But I wanted to welcome everybody to the show. Thank you guys so much for being here. What do you think about the aesthetics? What do you think about the background? What do you think about the wallpaper? All of the things are the things. Before we dive into some topics, I want to get into a couple of announcements, like some church announcements, just specifically for the channel and for the people who have kind of been around here for a little bit and that know me just a little bit more than people who may be viewing for the first time. So why this specific live before the official launch of Chaos and Charcuterie Live is so important to me is because I want to just kind of catch everybody up about where the channel has been and kind of where we're going as far as what I want to do as far as everything that I have going forward. What's going on? JJ Saturday, excuse me. How you doing? What's going on? How's your evening going? But yeah, I just want to talk a little bit about where we're going as far as what's happening with the channel. And for me, I want to start specifically with Reality Review Board because I enjoyed the concept of that panel and that idea of doing 2 panels, 1 show, all of that. And I am considering figuring out a way to bring that back in some other kind of capacity later on. But I needed to figure out a way to mentally stimulate while all of that was going on, right? Because I have a lot of things that I'm working on in front of the camera as well as behind. And so I want to make sure that I am mentally stimulated as much as I can be while I'm working on the creative projects that I'm working on, just to make sure that I'm able to put my all into all of them, right? Stand alone. What is up, friend? How are you doing? What's going on? JJ replied and said, it's going well. Yours. Mine is going a lot better. Mine is going so much better. It's going great. I'm feeling good. Now that I feel like I've kind of gotten everything on course when it comes to this part of my life, and everything else that's going on in the background seems to kind of be falling in line as well. We're going to talk a little bit more about that as well. But I feel pretty good. I feel really good. Thank you for asking. But that being said, with the Reality Review Board panel, it was something that was so fun to do. But I realized personally, I don't necessarily like moderating, excuse me, panels that I have to be in charge of. And it was really fun doing it just for the experience of having, people who I consider homies on and just chopping it up about the shit that I want to talk about. But the Virgo in me was a little too micromanagey about the whole process, and it just felt like a lot at one time on top of some other things that happened in the background that I don't necessarily want to speak about. But in honor of the good vibes that Standalone speaks about, thank you so much, so happy you're here. um I just want to find a way to incorporate both the pre-recorded content that I have going on in my channel as well as the live element that I want to develop on this channel as well, right? So I want to do Shopper Chop and Fourth Wall as the podcast, as the reviews that I'm doing them, right? But I want to just do straight reviews on those, right? So on Shopper Chop, it's just going to be straight chops, pre-record, put those out on Mondays as usual. The Fourth Wall is going to be um, just the ju- ju- just the reviews of the shows that I'm talking about. HCU, Latest Obsession, the um, Old Faithful that I cover each week. All of those are going to be there, but I'm going to take out the chaos and charcuterie segment and then bring that over or here into a live element and then do all of the hot topicy stuff live here, just so I can, come here, kick it with y'all, pop my shit, get my shit off, have some fun at the end of the week, and just, drink and kiki with y'all in like a more unadulterated format so that I can come here, talk about a couple things that have been going on in the timeline versus on the screen. And then we can just kind of come up and discuss. I'll invite people up at the end so that y'all can come up and like talk about what I covered on the live. And if y'all want to, if y'all have anything that y'all want to discuss with me on the live, y'all can bring up new topics at the end that we can discuss before we get out of here as well. So I wanted to figure out a way to balance all of that. So with that being said, I wanted to officially thank all of the people who I invited to be a part of the reality review board and the panels that I put together. All of those people are amazing, and I want all of those people to come over here and be on Chaos and Charcuterie Live with me. I love every single one of y'all. It's not personal, it's just drag. But yeah, I just kind of needed to figure a way to balance all of that out with all of the things that I'm doing in front of the camera and behind as well. So, with that being said, let me move on to what else I got going on in my notes. I also want to talk about tens across the boards for a second. For the people who have been following the channel since I've been putting out new content this year, right? Um, I want to talk about tens across the board, and I want to bring that back at some point. Excuse me. I don't understand why every time I get on live, it seems like that's when my body seems to project my belches the loudest. My sincerest apologies. But when it comes to tens across the boards, I want to bring that back. And the reason why it went away in the first place is because I didn't necessarily feel like I was able to commit, once again, the amount of spoons and bandwidth that I needed to get that show done properly, right? Because there are certain inspirations that I wanted to model that show after. And I just felt like I wasn't really putting into that show what I necessarily wanted to give it, right? It just didn't feel like I was doing it the service that I felt like it should have deserved, right? So I'm gonna figure out a way to bring that back in some capacity because the real intention of what that show is supposed to bring to my channel, I do want to realize at some point, but I just gotta figure it out. I just gotta figure all of that out, right? Now, um, I got all of that out. I got the Chaos and Charcuterie Live piece out. I'm gonna go live on Fridays after I do all of the pre-recorded stuff. Do Shopper Chop for music on Mondays. Do the Fourth Wall for reality TV on Wednesdays, and then on Fridays we're gonna close out with me going live and just talking shit about all of the stuff that has been going on the timelines, right? And like I said, that's gonna be a place for me to come on here and not necessarily be so coordinated and so hinged and so pulled together when I'm trying to deliver the content. It's going to be a place for me to come and just, kind of pop my shit a little bit. And then I'm going to invite y'all up on the panel to pop y'all shit and bring up new stuff for y'all to pop y'all shit about and discuss with me at the end, right? Now, before we get to the topics specifically, I want to just in in the spirit of accountability and in the spirit of owning thy space and doing all of the things that we need to do to make sure that we are moving in the proper spaces and in the proper energy, right? I want to take a little bit of accountability on something that I saw, right, on social media that really kind of spoke to me and my heart. Because have you ever seen something when you're just scrolling online and you see it and it's a little embarrassing? It's a little like, wow, that is wild, that is Banji, that is crazy, but it is also so accurate and it is so personal to me. Yeah, that happened to me while I was putting together this video specifically, and I wanted to just take a look at this and then discuss this with you and let me know if this has been any of you guys like it's been me.
And who the fuck are you talking to? Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? Who are you talking to is what I'm like.
No shade. I am drink if you've ever been a who the fuck you talking to ass bitch. Drink if that has ever been you. No shade. That is definitely me. I saw that and I felt so bad because my best friend literally does this to me all the time and he wants to quote it because there are some things that I say where people say that I sound like I have a New York accent, right? And so who the fuck are you talking to? When I really get upset, when he does his impression of me when I get upset and I say that, it always sounds like this really rough New York accent. So I don't know, but it's so funny to me. So when I saw that, I was like,
And who the fuck are you talking to? Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? Who are you talking to is what I'm like.
I said, bitch, not you clock me. Not you clock. That was shady. Oh my God. That used to be me. I'm past 25 now. Listen, I'm 34, friend. That's why I'm like, I feel bad and I got to take some accountability for my actions because I'm like, bitch, I'm going to be 30 fucking 5 this year. Like, and I'm still like even when he pointed it out to me, it was like, this is what you be like. And I'd be like, in my mind, I was literally like, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, I was literally like, this is so me. And I feel so bad about it. I'm literally going to be a decade older than that. I feel so not old, but I'm just like, that is so clocky to me. I'm like, yes, I know. It's sad. Standalone says, "Don't worry about it. When I'm angry, you hear South Bronx." See what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's I'm from North Carolina specifically, so I don't know if that's strange or if that's weird or if that's one of those like Trina Braxton, like she adopted this like Canadian accent and like now it's like, mommy, where is Oakland from? You know what I mean? I don't know if it's that or like I don't know what that is because it's not intentional. Like I don't intentionally put on like a New York accent. Do you get what I mean? But it is something that I do, acknowledge when I watch back my shit. I'm like, oh, I have seen that. Yeah, I kind of yeah. No shade. I get it. Um Now outside of that, I want to give a shout out personally. Who else am I talking to right now? When I go there to Baltimore, because the Baltimore, okay, but see, y'all are from Baltimore. Standalone, aren't you from New York? JJ, you're from Baltimore, right? So like me, I'm not from New York. I'm not from New York. I am from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Like, so for me, when I get angry, the way that you can tell that I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina is the way that I threaten you and the way that I get upset. Like the things that I say when I am angry is very Fayetteville, North Carolina. I don't want to say those things on camera because I don't know if they're gonna mess up my future monetization. But I'm just saying it's very typical of Vietnam And if you know, you know. Yes, you were from Europe. Okay, I thought you told me that. Got it. So I'm like, so where does that leave me? Because when y'all get angry, y'all go back to where y'all from. When I get angry, I go to a whole nother place that I have never been from. I go to New York. I was like, girl, what that mean? That's wild. I have a southern twang with a northern slang. I get picked on for how I say water. It that those videos on TikTok are so messy to me. It is so funny for me to interact with. Some say I sound fancy when I fancy when I curse. What does that sound like? Describe that to me. Describe that to me in the comments. And if you're around when I get through with these topics, I want you to come up and really curse for me. So we can, because I'll be far enough in the video for you to curse and not fuck up my monetization. Um, Describe to me what fancy cursing sounds like, right? Because I want to talk about, speaking of cursing, I want to talk about baddies filming their chapter 2 of the USA season, right? And how somebody out, and this ain't even about the baddie specifically. This is about the person that got this footage that I'm about to show you. I really want to give a baddie chain to the person that shot this specifically, right? But this is Fauna cursing out Tavy and Tavy interacting from the audience, right? While they're filming this current season. I just want to show this to y'all. And then I want to talk about the person that shot this. Who are you? Oh, 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 never mind. Hold on. I can't find it. No, it's not. Never mind. Anyway, the person that shared it had the most amazing footage, right? And I was like, wow, like it really looks like you are like like you have like a full-blown camera. It is so wild to me. But hold on. I have another comment. You're from the you're from the Fort Bragg. No, I'm literally from Fort Bragg. Like I'm from Fayetteville, the town that Fort Bragg is literally sitting in. Yeah, that's like my hometown. Um, did y'all see on the internet where hold on. In fact, do I have what I was about to play for y'all? Do I have that in my phone? Because it's not letting me play it on here, but let me see if I got it for y'all. Because I want to talk about the person that captured this damn fight, but it's not gonna be as good. Hold on, let me see if I got it. Yes. Hold on. This is so crazy. Shout out to Andre Lamar. Uh, Hold hold on. Let me get it right. Let me get the visual right so y'all can really see what's going on. 'Cause I want y'all to really see this. What's wild to me is the people in the audience trying to hype up Tavy to fight this girl in the audience at the damn booking. Shout out to Andre Lamar because that was some good camera work. No shade. That was some great camera work. I need to tag that person because that was amazing for me. Standalone says that's where the up north accent comes from. Remember, there are a lot of New York and just that is actually correct. That makes a lot of sense. That's probably why a lot of people from New York and New Jersey do transplant to North Carolina. I That is very correct. You are absolutely right about that, standalone. I did not even think about that. I did not even think about that. You are so correct on that. Cheers to you. That was yeah, that's completely accurate. Um, did y'all see on y'all timeline? when Diamond said that she drugged Natalie Nunn by accident on this last episode of the Baddies Reunion. It's not gonna let me pull it up here, but I'm gonna go ahead and just play it for y'all, just so y'all can see it. This comes courtesy of the Zeus Network T Inc. Right?
No, I have been dying laughing for the last 45 minutes, bro. This shit is absolutely the fuck hilarious. Like, I was so out of my mind. Like, I swear, listen, I did not mean to drag Natalie. I swear to God, I'm watching it. My head's down, and I think, like, when Fana swung that hit, I just thought I was holding on to Fana. Like, not know that was Natalie. But it's so fucking hilarious. Like, I'm dying laughing. Like, what?
How? Yes. What the fuck? Like, how drunk do you have to be to literally put your hands on a whole nother part? Like, how black out drunk do you have to be? Like, was that Natalie's tactic? Did Natalie do this on purpose? Did Natalie purposely get this girl drunk out of her goddamn skull so that she can come up on the stage and act a goddamn fool and not put her hands on her the way that she probably intended to? And she probably let slip to her by accident, and now she avoided it by getting her drunk. Is that what that was? Because that is crazy to me. The way that lady got up there, threw up on them people's stage, got up there, got beat up by Fauna, got boxed in the back of her head by that girl 2 times, and then drugged the girl that was trying to help her and help her turn around and not get her ass completely whooped. That is a goddamn shame. Like, and then the thing of the matter is, this lady ain't gonna stop drinking. She not gonna stop drinking to the capacity that she drunk at this point. Ain't no way. Ain't no way that lady gonna do that. Because she didn't say it with like, oh my God, this is a problem. This is like this is insane. I can't believe that I did this. Like, what, like, why am I acting like this? This girl's like, oh wow, that was a crazy day. Ooh, that was a crazy night. Ooh, that's what. Yeah. Yes, that lady threw up on the first episode. If you go back and look at the reality review board first episode that I did go live and do, I talked about it. I might have been able to show the clip, I might not have, I can't remember, but there is a clip of Diamond throwing up on the stage, but you have to pay attention because there's a lot going on at these baddies reunions. Do you know what I mean? So you have to catch it, right? So in the first part, Diamond came up there drunk as hell with Natalie, right? She was cool backstage, her and her 27 piece. And then they came out and then they was drunk as a motherfucking skunk. So they out there doing cartwheels, Diamond falling asleep on the couch. It's a mess. And then they move her to the other couch over there on the left side of the stage, our left. And then she throws up back there. And then one of the producers comes and gets her and escorts her off stage. And then they come in with gloves and clean her up. This is all while I'm trying to remember who it was that came out stage. I think it was Mariah Lynn that was out there talking about her duck and wreck when it comes to her hit list that she obviously said was her hit list. Mind you, hold on, because I think I got that video still. Y'all want to talk about this lady hit list? For those of you that don't know or didn't see the video when we were talking about the lady hit list. Oh yeah, I can't show the video. Damn, it's not working. Anyway, it just there's I'll show it on my I'll remember to post it on my stories on my IG. Just make sure to follow me on my Instagram. But I just you came out there drunk as a goddamn skunk, threw up on these people's stage, got escorted out there, came back on there, and then got looped into a fight. Now, mind you, you coming back on that stage really wasn't your fault because Fauna just crashed out on the stage and just ended up punching Diamond in the face just because. Diamond was backstage chilling, minding her business. And so it really wasn't her fault that she got dragged back out on stage. But she is somebody that, if she get punched in the face, she gonna come out and fight with whether she can see what's going on or not. So she came out there and did what she thought she had to do, and then she ended up dragging the wrong person, right? Good for her. Um, I'm just glad that Natalie is she probably didn't even remember this after it happened. So I'm sure they're cool after all of that's going on. Um, Another thing that I want to chat it up with y'all about. Y'all watch The Real Housewives of Potomac because it is being rumored that on top of them bringing Couch Potato Robin, they also talking about bringing up in here Monique again, right? And as excited as I was for as excited as I was for Monique to come back last season, I don't I don't want her to come back this season, right? Because I don't necessarily care about Stacy and Chris. I don't want her to be talking about her divorce because it just seems like everything that goes on within the context of her marriage is so toxic and so like, oh, this is way too much. Do you know what I mean? So like, I just would rather. And then then this whole mess with the this whole mess with Angel and her projecting the woes of her marriage onto this lady and not really knowing her enough to truly be able to say the things that she was saying. It was just a lot. It was just a lot. JJ, you don't watch it no more. Why don't you watch the show anymore? When did you stop watching and what made you stop watching Real Housewives of Potomac? Standalone says Monique said she wouldn't go back, but I guess divorce with 3 kids will change your mind. That and I guess her leaving the show that she was supposed to be the anchor of, which is Love and Marriage DC. Um she was supposed to be the anchor of that show, and now she left that show after the first season. They went on for 2 seasons without her, and now we don't know if they're coming back or not because they're allegedly on pause. We haven't heard anything about their cancellation, allegedly, across the board on that. So I don't necessarily know what's happening with the rest of those girls. Um, hmm but I have mixed sympathy for some of those girls anyway, for my own reasons. You stopped watching too. What made you stop watching Standalone, and when did you stop watching specifically? The show was trash. Okay, well, fair enough. There's an entire article that is saying from the Neighborhood Talk. It says that it's no secret that the casting for season 11 of The Real Housewives of Potomac is getting some major shakeups. Major where? I don't understand where there's major shakeups. Pretty much everybody is coming back except Kiarna and her homegirl Angel. Um, we spoke exclusively to some close sources who told us that Monique Samuels will be returning to the new season, but not full time. Instead, she's allegedly coming back as a friend of. This comes after it was already reported that Kiana Stewart and Angel Massey won't be returning for the new season. Meanwhile, Robin Dixon is also said to be sticking around in a friend of role as well. Shade. As for the main housewives, the lineup is still expected to include Giselle Bryant, Wendy Osefo, Karen Huger, Ashley Darby, along with Tia and Stacy. No official confirmation has dropped yet, but if this lineup sticks, it's about to be messy as hell. Y'all here for it? I just sure. It's I think sure. Like, um, the storylines don't interest you. I don't even listen, I don't think there has even been storylines on this show for a few seasons. I think that the only person with a storyline has been Stacy, and they done tricked this girl into lying about her life on this show, and now she's getting called out for it. And now that's the only thing that's interesting because don't nobody else want to show nothing. Stacy is trying to call Giselle out for having a life and actually dating, but she don't want to talk about that on the show because ever since y'all fucked her life up with Sherman, she is never bringing another man on this show. Not never. She ain't never bringing none of the man on this show. Wendy can't talk about her real life because she going to court and she barely know what's going on with her and Eddie Hennessy. So we don't know what's going to happen with that. We get ready to see glimpse and pieces of that. And if she listens to Karen Huger, maybe she will actually not say anything, and we'll just kind of learn how it happens as it falls out. Karen is coming back. She's going to have a redemption story. Good for her. Happy to see her. Ashley, I don't give a damn about nothing she got going on because she don't ever show us nothing. That or she just don't have nothing. Or she just don't have anything going on besides this reckless ass singing to Roberta Flack. I don't understand why the Roberta Flack estate has not sent her a cease and desist. I don't understand why they ain't sent that lady a cease and desist for going on TV and singing that lady's song so horribly. It is so offensive. It is so nasty and so rude how Ashley really gets up on television and and on her platform and sings that lady's song so aggressively wrong. It is so disrespectful. Um, who else is on this show that I'm supposed to care about? Tia, happy you coming back. Hopefully you come and shake it up. Stacy, come back and Stacy. That's the most entertaining part of the show, but you're completely fake and you're also a person that lies. So, whatever. Standalone says, these women are all fake and I'm over it. These women are in my cohort. These women are in my cohort and older, and this is how they behave around security in these streets of the DMV. None of that would go down. I listen. I wish I knew how it went down in the street in the streets of the DMV because there are just places in the country that I just have not been. But I just don't understand how idiot these women are. They're turning into the Black Beverly Hills, where they are just sticking around just to stick around and they're like filler seasons for other shows that are actually making noise. Like OC is supposed to be the filler for Beverly Hills, and then Potomac is supposed to be the filler for Atlanta. And I don't know. I just wish that they would figure out their casting and do something different. Do you know what I mean? Not gonna lie, I do like the beat of Coffee and Love. That's Listen, and I'm not gonna shade you for liking Coffee and Love. If that's what you like, that's great for you. That lady and her voice just do not interest me personally. I'm not gonna, sit here and trash her and bash her and do all of the things, but I ain't here for none of that lady music. I'm not here for none of that lady music. What I do want to talk to you guys about also though, how y'all feel about Big Papa dying? Y'all heard? Y'all heard the news? Have y'all heard the news? Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kim Zolciak ex Lee Big Papa Najjar dead at 68. Now wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Is it 68? Because when I first heard that the man died, he was 66. I wish I would have screenshot the initial announcement that I saw because when I first saw the man died, he was 66. Now he died at 68. Who gave him 2 more years? What is going on? Big Papa people, Big Papa's people, a Papa people down to the Pimpa Papa. What's going on? Can y'all pick a pecker? Like, how old was the man? That is crazy. Um, the Housewives the same shit. Well, yes, absolutely. But well, I mean, rest in peace to this man. However old he was when he left. Rest in peace. Um, sorrows, sorrows, prayers to his family and to his wife, or if he was still with that lady, whose name was also Kim, I think, and his children, and all of his surviving family and friends and things. Um, yeah, rest in peace. Well, he wasn't sponsoring Kim anyway. Well, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, does anybody think she called him after her relationship with Corey blew up? Does anybody think that was a thing? Does anybody think that like she actually called him for like a loan or something? But I don't think so because like that lady went into debt. Like she went into debt. Like her whole life went to shit. Like that is crazy. Like, ma'am, like it's a little wild. And then she looks like no shade. Kim she turned herself into a beautiful woman, right? Kim turned herself into an extremely beautiful woman. But she right now looks like what she going through, right? It is so interesting. Like, ooh, that lady is ooh, bless her heart. Bless Big Papa people though, because that's what this is about. Bless Big Papa people. Um, is there anything that anybody wanted to come up and talk about? Because all of the stuff that I wanted to show videos on, I can't show videos on because it's getting ready to something's going on and I gotta reset some shit, but I don't know. But I do wanna invite the people down to the thing. And if there's anything some people want to just come up and chitter chat about, please click the link and pop on in. There's some other things that I gotta figure out like as far as because I've gotten y'all will see tomorrow when I talk about it because there's some of the things that I want to talk about. Um my God today. Oh my God today. That is stand alone. Side chick equals silent chick. Kim forgot her role, and so he left her. You know, it is so interesting to me that he literally allowed all of the stuff that he allowed her to get away with on camera in that first season. Like she was up here buying cars with that man money, just writing checks, just out here paying for stuff, living life on this man dime, calling him on her flip phone and getting her permission to spend his money on camera. And it was all good. Like it was just wild. Like it was a different time. Well, I mean, not even a different time because there are literally shows like the Real Side Chicks of LA and Charlotte and places that are actual shows now. Like, do y'all have y'all heard of that show? The Real Side Chicks of? I think there's literally 2 franchises now. Where there are literally 2 people like there are 2 franchises where these ladies are proclaimed side chicks on a reality show doing the whole thing. Like it is just like friend. Have you heard about this?
What happened now? Who did what? I ain't hear about Big Papa passing. Like, rest in power, brother. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had sponsoring these bras with these bad synthetic wigs and whatnot. Mm-hmm.
Listen, when Kim got her wigs right, them wigs was right. No shade. When she finally got her wigs right, she finally found the right vendor. When that lady found the right vendor, she got it right. But them season 1 Party City plastic flammable wigs.
That wig Sheree tugged on.
Baby, them wigs Sheree was tugging on, them was not expensive. Them was not. These are clearly not 1,000-count thread sheets. This wig is clearly not 40 inches. It's not. It's none of the things. These are clearly old maiden type of shoes.
It probably still had a strap in the back.
Huh?
Her wig those wigs probably still had the strap in the back, like the old school wigs. You know, they had the strap in the back. They won't lace fronts.
Absolutely.
Because you look like that. That look like that's giving, first pew. Mm-hmm. Shaking up.
It was giving the wig that you put on because you finna put a church hat over it.
Okay.
This is not about the wig. This is about the hat. But the highlights in the wig match the thread in the hem of my suit. The blonde highlights in my wig match my dress. So I'm gonna put that on up under the hat because it's gonna set it off. But the hat,
Get the sweating. Get the sweating if you want to. Get the sweating.
you're gonna decompose right there on the pew. You're gonna decompose right there on the pew.
Yeah.
What do you think about the stuff that I talked about tonight? What like how you feel about the things of the things going on?
I mean, for me, I watch more of the LGBTQ web reality series because I've just gotten
Okay.
over all of like
The mainstream.
the housewives, the mainstream stuff. Because I've been watching it since the Real World started.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
So
okay.
it's like we started with MTV and then we went to VH1, who just like Mona, she came out with Love and Hip Hop, and VH1 just completely took over the reality thing. And then, everybody else had their own thing. And it was just like, y'all are carbon copies. It's literally every channel, the same
Hey,
shit,
JJ.
just a different toilet.
I agree with that. JJ, turn your TV down, baby. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, there you go. Hey, sugar, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I didn't even realize my TV was that loud.
No, it's all good. It's all
Yeah,
good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good.
Good. I agree with you. Standalone as far as the mainstream shows kind of wearing out. I just feel like with me working in the web reality spaces kind of closely right now, based on some things that I can talk about and a lot of things that I can't talk about. Um, there's just so much that I can't talk about that I don't know what I can talk about, but I will pass the floor to you and JJ. I don't know if you do you watch web reality shows? JJ, do you watch all of the
Uh,
web reality girls?
no,
Well,
it's
what
a
are you
lot of reality.
watching?
Let's see. At this moment, literally the only show is Atlanta Housewives. That's the only one at this moment.
So
Uh,
since they say that all the shows have to have a leader, who do you feel like is your anchor for Atlanta Housewives this season? Who's your girl?
um, oh my God. It's so many women on there. Let me see. Um, let's. I don't even know. I would say. Well, sheesh. Um, I'm so sorry. Let me
No, you
see.
fine.
I would say.
Do you need some time to think about it?
You might want to look
Angela.
at the cast, like, let's see
Uh,
who's back on here now.
um, Angela. I guess. I don't know.
I'm screaming bloody
Oh my.
murder.
Oh my God. I would say Angela. I like her a little bit. I mean,
Fair
I like
enough.
her.
Well, standalone is about to put us both on because what I want to ask you, Sugar, is I want to know since you all up in the web reality LGBTQIA spaces of the things of the queers of the things, let's talk to
Mhm.
me about that then. What are you watching? What are you excited for? What's catching your attention? What should I be watching? Because if you talk to me right, if you talk to me nice. If you talk to me nice, this could become a thing. You could come up here and teach me something. And if you got
Okay,
the
well,
time, I got the space. We can come up here and just talk. This could be a web reality space. Like, what you
okay.
watching?
All right. Well, what I particularly like to watch is The Crew. Okay, see, if you have not seen season 1, you need to go binge watch that shit now,
No.
immediately. Okay, Lex
Okay.
produced it. OKC came through. I was not the ending. I was not expecting any of that drama. It literally like flipped. It 180 just completely.
What happened?
Yeah. Lex produced it. It was really good. OKC was really good. Like I felt like Evan was trying to push the storyline between him and Eugene. Like if you were a dancer like I was, like if you move out your spot, somebody else needs to fill it in. And I just felt like Evan was just trying to be seen. Like, honey, nobody wants to see you. Eugene is cute. We want to see Eugene. But the stuff that Evan was doing, the fake account, trying to break up people's relationships. Oh no. I was like, oh, child. Ooh, shady work.
Fake account.
Shady work. Yes, shady work.
Trying to break up people's relationship. This is all season 1. When did this
Season
air?
Season 1 of OKC. Oh man, it aired like a couple of years ago. Because you already know he did not Chasing, but The Crew Dallas season 1, 2, and you guys reviewed season 3, which was really good.
Right. Thank you.
Like that season was just it was just epic. Like what?
Really? Really? Okay.
I watched Chasing. This season was really triggering because you have a trans woman who is also coming at another trans woman, but has real fever for a cisgender woman just for existing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so catch me up on the dynamics of this, because there was a clip that I saw on social media that caused me to want to interview Dominique. I don't know if you saw that interview on the channel.
Yeah, but he called Althea a gay culture vulture, and I was like, "What?" I was like, you know what? Because I was in the comments and I was like, people like Dominique and Nova, that type of hate, I ignore people like that. I pay you dust.
Per.
I'm an old school chick, and from everybody that I grew up around, I've had friends since the 7th grade that were out. And nobody wanted a label. Nobody wanted a tag. Everybody was inclusive. Before, I had dabbled in the minors and then went pro. The gay clubs, I love going to the gay clubs. Yes. Yes. I had a girlfriend for 4 years.
Word.
Yeah. The gay clubs, I just felt like I could be me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to, I didn't have to worry about some other chick sizing me up because some dude staring at me. But then once I got a girlfriend, it was the girls, the chicks. It's like y'all trying to have me catch a felony, and I already know what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for them to sit up here and say that, she need to be licking coochie or whatever to be on that show.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. Like, she got to be gay. Like, why does somebody have to be gay? It's called chasing reality. And reality is that we all have different lifestyles.
Mm-hmm.
And if we my mindset is different. I don't look at you as, OJ, the gay man. That's not my thing. I don't give a fuck.
Gay?
Because
no, I'm playing.
Because people are just fucked up. Humans are just messed up. It's hard to be pro-human when all humans aren't pro-human, they aren't pro-black, and they aren't pro-black women.
Mm-hmm. Don't make
so for them to say that, and then like Althea made a very good point. Nova coming at Tony, you have a problem with women. She has a problem with cunty, okay? Because we know legendary icon Tony Bryce face.
Facts.
Mother Lush and Plush. She is confident in everything. And I love Tony. I would love to meet her one day because I love her spirit. I love her spirit. She's just
No.
good juju. And like for Nova to be like, well, I was supposed to walk the ball, but y'all don't know how trannies do. You're not part of a house to be walking in any ball. Don't nobody know you in the Kiki scene. Okay, if you decided you was going to OTA and decided you want to come out there and walk for something, honey, you getting a chop. So
my
that
goodness.
whole thing, I was just like, oh no.
My God,
Oh no. Like, see, this is why, I fucks with Carl and Tramel. I love them too. I did speak with Kendall during his after show because I think Kendall is a really nice guy. I think he has a really great story. Him wanted to, a single man choosing to be a single father through surrogacy. Take everything else out. That right there is a story on its own.
Oh,
Facts.
wow.
I absolutely commend that. Who's doing this?
Kendall.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the mother, she miscarried, and like he sat down with Dominique and talked about it, and I was like, it's gonna happen for you. It's gonna happen for you because you want it. Like that's like something that we as Black people, we don't hear about.
Right.
And I'm like,
that would definitely be something that I want to go back and watch personally, because as a gay man that is a parent, that is something that I struggle with all the time, because people ask me all the time when they find out that that I have a daughter, do I want to have more children in the future? That's literally the next question when they find out. And
do you?
I don't know. I don't know anymore. I used to say yes for very specific reasons, because there are aspects of raising my daughter that I wish that I could have had more autonomy over. For the people who kind of have been around for my content know that I lost a son before my daughter was born. And
I'm sorry. I'm
so
sorry to hear that.
so I did kind of want to, so I've always kind of battled with that. And so I've kind of always gone back and forth with the yes or no of that. I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Understandable.
That's definitely understandable. Like the trauma from that is like, my heart goes out to you, because that is.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about your loss.
No, thank you.
Yeah, man. Like, oh shit.
Sorry,
like, that's crazy. No,
sorry.
but I appreciate you sharing that, because honestly, for you to get on a public platform and share that is brave. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I would say about it.
Well, I've casually touched on it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, but I've casually talked. Well, I've kind of touched on it on the Casually Deep podcast season 1. And I people tend to tell me all the time that I'm very cavalier with my drama. People tend to tell me that I kind of tend to do that, and I just kind of tend to just drop things in like casual conversation like that as if it's normal. And I'm just like, because there's just a lot of things I don't have the space or opportunity to really just kind of like deal with in real life. So I just kind of like, they're just parts of my story. You know what I mean? So I guess maybe when I write the book at some point, I'll be able to actually flesh those things out. But
well, I get that. I feel that I'll do the same thing at times, but I really try to be cognizant about what I say. Like, for instance, what happened on Chasing Atlanta was off camera. Althea was having a conversation with Noel, who I think he is just a key. He is so cute to me. He's so much fun. And she found out that, her baby daddy was gay for pay. So Nova thought it would be funny
wait. Who Who
Oh,
found that out?
oh, oh.
Althea found that out?
She
On the
found it
show?
out,
So
and
that's
what
the thing that
Noelle
Dominique
told
was
her
talking
was
about when she
that
said you
that's
shouldn't be telling your
called,
baby daddy tea.
but it's also her tea because it affects her life.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying? And so it was so Nova was just a nasty individual. Never in my life. That's not who the trans women that I personally respect. She ain't it. She nowhere near it, nowhere close to being it, won't ever be in that category. Toni Bryce, that's a woman. I love her down. I love her down. What Nova turned it into during Q's pajama party was they were like reading these cards saying who got BV. BV is bacterial vaginosis. A woman can get that from you cough too damn hard.
Oh
It's
my
not an
God.
STD. Yeah, like our bodies are that complex. Stress can cause you to have bacterial vaginosis. It's not an STD. It's not a yeast infection or anything like that. You could wear your panties could be too tight. You can go into a pool and say the pool isn't as clean as it's supposed to be. It could come from anything.
Mm-hmm.
But Althea was like, yeah, that's something that ladies get. And Nova is like, yeah, that's the benefit about being a trans woman. I ain't got to deal with stuff like that. But Althea is the blueprint of what you trying to be, boo.
Yikes.
And then she brought up the baby daddy. She was like, well, another question was asked, well, who looks like they need to shower? She's like, well, Althea. And the reason why she said Althea looked like she needed to bathe is because she found out that her baby daddies gave her pay. Althea said that on a radio show that her baby daddy gave her pay. So you ain't saying shit that she ain't already said. So what's really hood, bitch?
Yikes.
Like this woman has a 3-year-old son. She was in a 5-8 year relationship with this man. That's a lot to take in. You don't get that. That's beyond heartbreak. So whether or not he was whether he was actually engaging in sexual acts with men, or like some dudes in prison, they'll just go ahead, they run that chain gang on you. They'll talk it up to you, send you pictures or whatever for you to send them money. Who knows? That's for him to talk about. But the way they came at her, they made it so like she's not comfortable around us. I wouldn't be comfortable around you motherfuckers if y'all sitting here coming at me all the damn time. And I'm really trying to be cute about it. Before I come out of a bag on a couple of you motherfuckers. So let's not.
So let me ask you, as somebody that watched this season, because when I interviewed Dominique, I had not seen the actual show. I just kind of saw the clip that aired on social media of the scene, and so I wanted to. So I didn't necessarily want to talk about the show in totality. I wanted to specifically talk about the observation of trans women and cis women being on the same show at the same time, and the inner working of those dynamics, and how that works, and how that works with gay men and cis women, and like all of that. What are your thoughts on those dynamics on that you've seen in the past when it comes to these web reality shows, and how do you think that they can be better improved?
Honestly, what I really see is it's all about confidence. It's all about being self-assured, confident in who you are. I think that's one thing that Toni Bryce gives me. She is comfortable as being a trans woman. She knows who she is. And so it's like being around, when I dated my girlfriend, I would kiss her in public all of the damn time. It was PDA Central. I ain't care. Because I was comfortable with her. She made me comfortable. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? So if you're somebody who really has not done that inner work, you're probably not going to be as secure as you pretend to be.
Yep, that makes sense.
fair enough. Do you think that there were any what do you think if if you could spot just based on watching this show, what do you think were the specific traits or observational pulls that you can spot in Althea that maybe were triggering or um enviable by Nova to kind of cause this dynamic to shift so quickly?
Althea is honey. She is cunty.
Hmm.
She is cunt. She is long legs, slender. Her confessional looks are all out of this world. I mean, she is modeled down, okay? Modeled down. She is bad. That's just like when I look at Tony, I'm like, that's a bad bitch. Tony a bad motherfucker to me. That bitch is bad. She is bad. Okay.
Oh,
And you
okay.
talking about Tony, who is an icon in the Kiki ballroom scene, in the ballroom. She's a ballroom legend. Her
Correct.
face, T, she come out there lush and plush, loving all of it. And it's just that confidence that makes you that right there, that's what going to the balls, that's what it gives you. It gives you hype because it's like, I love to see you in your element. Like you are you loving yourself, you are comfortable in yourself, and to see people blossom into themselves, who they feel they truly are, not who society says they have to be, is powerful. And when you see Althea and Tony, honey, it's like, I need both of y'all in a runway show. Both. Both.
Nice. Okay.
I
Hey.
love that for them. What other shows are you watching that I should be getting into? Because I know you sent me a few in our personal conversation, but
Girl.
what are the shows that you're personally excited about or that you're watching that are currently airing? Because I am getting ready to have to do some research for some things. And so you would probably be a good person to kind of guide me on where I should be looking for like credible resources in this regard.
So real life and music is about to start. And the only reason why I'm gonna watch that is because I love K-Star and Bando Kane. They're
Okay.
my dudes. I love them. They gonna
Okay.
be on there. Carl, he a key. He a key anyway. He a damn key.
Very much
So
so.
like even if you watch the trailer for it, it's like like I'll put it in the comments. I'll come back because K-Star and Bando are here.
Okay, fair
That's it.
enough.
But other than that, like what I sent you the other day, honey, as far as quality, no, I did watch I just watched the new stuff by KL when he was talking about his fashion line with Shein.
The new G
Um
status?
yeah, the new G status.
Okay.
I was like, oh, okay. It just
Uh,
I don't know
thoughts?
where he's really trying to go with it. Good luck to him, I guess. I don't know, because it doesn't. I don't know. It just didn't hit for me. Like, if you're gonna talk about your fashion, let me just see everything about you working on your fashion. I don't need to see anybody else, nobody
Mhm.
else except for that. And it's like he mixed it with, basically made himself one of the cast members as well.
Mm,
Talked about the ups and the downs, which I appreciate that, because those are things that were actually already discussed on like TTV.
mm.
Barry's on there. And there's some other people on there that I haven't seen in the web space before, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's, it's not really for me. Like, cause after like work, I need some bullshit to watch. I need some fuck
Oh,
shit.
oh,
I need
oh,
some fuck shit.
Fact.
oh, I know the. Oh, I think I know the best one you should look at.
Well, what
Um,
are you looking at, JJ? What the fuck shit?
Yeah.
okay. All right, so it's not a reality show, but it is a YouTube channel. Um, and his name is Dante London, and he's just a man. And so, what he does clickbait. So he would do anything for clickbait. So, for example, he did get married and then used her for YouTube so that he could get paid. Um, since he don't want a 9 to 5 job. Um, yeah, he wants to just rely on YouTube as his source of income. So after he divorced her and threw her away, he's now with this other woman and he's using her for clickbait. So his goal is to raise $10,000, some bull crap. So yeah. So yeah, he doesn't believe in getting a 9 to 5 job. He can never keep one. He keeps quitting and getting fired. Um, and what else? He's in this whole process of finding an apartment. Um,
Who are these
y'all,
people?
I have so many questions.
Right? Who the
you
hell
have
are
so
these
many
people?
questions.
What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on?
So many questions.
Wait a minute.
Y'all have got to check. Y'all have got to check him out. His name is Dante London. And he's just
Dante.
so Dante London. Yet, and his caption on his YouTube channel, like "My life is like a movie based on a true story." So that's him. So he does owe a lot of money to these apartments since it doesn't seem like he's paying these bills fully. Um, oh my God. Now the money, now the total money that he owes just one apartment
Is this
for.
him?
That's him. Oh, please
Oh
check him
my
out.
God. Okay.
Please check him. Oh, please check him out.
Finally
And
addressing my divorce.
oh, he has so many fuckery videos that we call it. And yeah, so his divorce, him not keeping a job, his mother roasted him and clowned him for not keeping a job, and he wanted
Your
to.
mama. Not
Not the
calling
He
her
mitochondrial.
yeah, he wanted her to.
an
So
incubator.
he wanted to be his co-signer in order to qualify for an apartment since his income wasn't enough. And she said no because you're not going to mess up my credit. Um and his credit was already bad because his collection is big. He his collection is so big. He owes so much money to this and that, this and
What
that.
type of
Oh,
fuck shit is you out here watching down to that? Like, what the
That's what I'm saying. Like, what in the
what are these people allowing on
I got a
Beyonce's
limit on my
internet?
fuck shit, though.
oh
Good
my
God.
goodness.
Like,
Oh,
I,
oh
I
my
mean,
goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Who else you
let's see.
watching? Cause I done already found Dante London, and I'm gonna look at this. I'm definitely gonna look
Ooh,
at this. But who else should
okay.
I be looking at down to the internet? Who else you watching down to the fuck shit?
Um, so his name is Canel Joseph. He's another kind of troll. And
Troll. He be
yeah,
trolling.
he be trolling.
So do
He
Dante be trolling?
oh Yes, he does.
Like, is this real? Like, is
Yeah.
this shit real? Because he talking about he owe $8,000 down to apartment,
Oh,
and he be
he
talking
does.
about like he getting put out of shit. He need a co-signer, or he lose his
Ooh.
apartment.
Oh
That's
my
him,
god.
What you done
Canal
found?
Let's
Canal
Jones.
see.
Joseph? Send
And
it
and
to me.
all and also this truck that he owns, that's not really his truck that he always claims that it is.
What type
That's
of
usually
truck?
it's a white pickup truck, 4 doors. He loves that truck so much. It's not even his truck though. It's really his ex-wife's truck that she co-signed with him on. Um, and
Ex-wife.
yeah, that same ex-wife that he
This
used for his
Canal.
content. The same guy. I'm sorry, Dante.
This is Dante too. This is
That's
Dante too.
Dante. And he's
Felicia fucking Debo too.
that's Dante. That is Dante. Okay, he used that same woman for content. Let's see, and he has a son. So he's a father, and
Oh
Children.
my God, he procreated.
Right.
he's even a
Idiocracy. I
father.
told you. What did I say the
Let's
other
see.
night? Idiocracy.
All right, now let me tell you this one.
Oh God.
So
Oh
his
God. There's more.
so his so his children's mother. Oh well, his child's mother. So
How many children? How? Oh, how? Oh, hold
I'm
it,
sorry.
Sheree.
It,
Hold it,
it's
Sheree.
one.
How many children?
It's one. It's a son. His name is Leo. Yes, and Leo London. Okay, yeah, and now the child's mother, when they were together, um, he wanted her to be part of his YouTube journey, and she was
Oh,
like, okay, and she was like, okay,
I thought you
and
was
she
getting ready to
stuck.
say some crazy. I thought you was getting ready to take that so left. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What?
and
Shit. Okay. His YouTube
yeah,
journey. Oh, okay. His YouTube journey. He will be a part of
yeah,
YouTube.
right. And so she stuck around. She was in his videos. They did some pranks with each other, some vlogs. But she she decided she didn't want no more of his BS. So they broke up. And oh my God, he made a video about her along with his wife at the time.
Wife.
And yeah, well, the ex-wife,
Wife.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, the same ex-wife. He made this video with her, and it was an interview, and he said some messed up things about his child's mother. And folks were calling him out on it, calling him weak, saying that you should never talk this way about a woman, especially the mother of your child. And I was like, yeah, pretty much. It was disgusting. So he made another video this time, just recently, about his ex-wife. He now refers to her as that woman. Um, and I was like,
How Martell
ew.
hold of you?
I was like, oh hell no.
So gross.
Ew. See, and there are other folks who react to his stuff. Some be making up jokes about him. Some be making up diss tracks about him. And AI videos. It's super funny. All right.
AI.
And yep, some AI stuff.
He be doing
Yeah.
AI.
Yeah, some folks and yeah, some folks be
Report his
putting up.
account.
Ooh, yeah, it is a lot.
I
So
think I'm wearing the right T-shirt tonight.
What you got on, sis?
what you wearing?
uh, Thug Life
A
with
thug life. Ooh.
Okay.
all the
Ugh.
horror kings: Freddy, Jason, Pennywise, Chucky, Jason, everybody except for Candyman is on this one. Like,
Notice how
oh,
all of the serial killers that keep coming back are men.
Ooh. Yeah, seems like. Ooh, oh my. Mm-mm.
Mm.
and people wonder why I haven't gotten married.
And people
I'm like,
wonder why I will probably never get married again. Well, oh, see, I
Let's
almost said
see.
something I shouldn't have said
Don't worry
on
about
the
it. You can hit
internet.
me up about it later.
Yeah, I was about
Oh
to say
God.
standalone, text me later, or we could chat about this later if you stick
Yeah.
around in the backstage after this. Because some shit happened to me this past week that I was like, this is why I wouldn't. Anyway, so we get down to the. Okay, so that's Dante London. Talk to me about the Cornell Jones. Who was the Cornell Jones?
Yeah. What in the?
Oh,
And what type of fuck shit is he
ooh,
getting up to down to the interwebs? Who's
ooh.
allowing this mess down to the internet?
People, so people look at Cornell Joseph as the menace to society.
Joseph.
People look at him as a menace to society, and I'll tell you why. And he does pranks. He used to do pranks. Back in the day, like he used to go to Walmart. It's mostly Walmart. He used to go over there and just start shit. He would just mess with people and call it a prank, and he would end up getting himself kicked out of Walmart
Oh,
for the simple fact that he was
I thought you
filming
about to
them.
say
Like,
getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, because I was getting ready to say, you go to Walmart and do something like that. You run.
You run up on me in Walmart, you liable to get your goddamn
Yeah.
shit robbed.
Okay, especially
Okay.
when I'm trying to enjoy my shopping experience.
okay, let's see. And
It take enough just to
mostly,
get me in goddamn Walmart.
That part.
mostly, yeah, mostly he would get kicked out for filming in there. Like, excuse me, sir, there's no filming in here. You gotta leave, all the other stuff. So yeah, he got kicked out, and he don't do that no more. Like the very last prank video he did, I think it got him into trouble. I forgot what it was,
What kind of
but
trouble?
ooh, I think someone called the cops. Oh, I forgot.
The police?
Someone called the popo, I think. Oh,
The police? Who the hell called the police? And what they call the police for?
ugh. He messed with somebody again, I think at a store somewhere. Yeah, this was years ago. Ugh, yeah, I forgot. So nowadays he just films anywhere. Like he's just vlogging, filming, just saying some dumb stuff. Um, let's see. His latest video, he was just in Walmart, just buying some stuff. Um, I ain't trying to gross y'all out too much. But he said something about the shower thing.
What?
Like
Excuse me?
he
Hold
instead of
on, hold on,
showering.
hold it,
No,
Sheree. Hold it,
no.
Sheree. Hold it, Sheree. Hold it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to
Yeah.
cuss your ass out up here. Hold it, JJ. Hold it,
Yeah.
hold it, JJ. Now let me ask you something before you go any further, son.
Yeah.
Sir, how old are
Yes.
you?
27.
Okay. Right. Right.
Oh, I'm a baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I am
Like,
at
my
least
cheeks
almost
are
a decade older.
blurred.
I am almost a decade older than you.
I'm
And
happy to be an OG. Like the fact that
I
I'm
am
able to
too.
see
I'm living for
45.
it. That's why I was
Yeah.
like,
Yo,
okay, now this
they said
conversation
we weren't
makes
gonna
sense.
make it.
But listen,
Don't tell you.
Oh my God.
I'd be so happy to tell people my age because they're always surprised. I'd be so happy to tell folks my age. I'm like, yeah, I'm 34. They're like,
Yeah.
what? I'm like, yes, I'm 34.
You
Like,
look good at 34. Yes,
Thank
you
you. I
look
Oakland,
appreciate it. Okay.
if
Thank
you
you.
were to see me in person, the reactions I get from people when I tell them I'm 45, it's like,
What? Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. You're
Right.
45. What?
yeah.
You look
They're
good.
like, you do not look. I'm like, yeah, I'm 45. Like, no, you're not, dude. I was born in 1980. I'm from East 174th Street, Bronx River Projects. Like, crack epidemic,
Okay.
it was real. It was there. Reagan,
Word.
know all about it. Thriller, when it dropped, I watched it. I was there. Okay, so yeah, I was there.
So that
But
makes a
yeah,
lot
I
of
mean,
sense. That makes a lot of sense. So Dante London is just a hot ass mess on purpose. Canel Jones just be out here trolling people down to the Walmart. Okay,
Yes.
okay. So
Yep.
I see.
Like, you
I
don't
mean,
mess with people going into Walmart. Like, Walmart. I mean, okay. I live in a very hold on. Like Reese said, I live in a very posh side of town where it's
where you can
very
hear
quiet.
every thump
Every
that I put on that bitch's head. Period.
okay, all right. So
Okay.
there's
So
parking
let
at the
me.
Walmart over here. The cops, the PD will be there. Okay, you act up. You know what I'm
So
saying?
so what the fuck else is going on down to the so where else do you begin your foolishness and fuckery as a young person on the internet, as a person who is perpetually outside? What else is going on out here?
All
Yeah.
right. All right. So this one it's like an old reality show, but I still watch it. Well, I'm looking more of it now. It's called The World's Strictest Parents. And that show is about kids being
Oh,
bad in their households, saying all types of disrespectful things to their
I
parents. And
remember that.
oh yeah, and the parents, they were just fed up. So they sent their kids to
Live with another
strict
family. It was
yeah.
like a swap. Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
Not
yeah,
child
and
swap.
Yeah. Oh
yeah,
man. Oh, and it would be
Child-
yeah,
international too. I remember it.
yeah,
I
and the
remember it. Oh, that
oh
shit was crazy. I was like,
now
my
yeah,
parents
like
have two. Uh-uh.
yeah,
Sounds horrible.
today I watched an episode of this boy telling his own mother to shut up. Oh, he would curse at her and everything. I was like, oh hell no. Oh, so yeah, she sent him away to this family along with this girl, and this family tried to get them together, and while they're away, their parents at home sent them letters and like this whole routine thing.
Letters. How the hell long was he gone?
I think, well, was it? I think it's usually a week or something. I think it's a week.
Oh,
Um,
because you said multiple letters. I was like, damn, how long? Like, how long was he gone?
yeah, it's usually, and it's usually two kids who are bad and sent away. So,
Mhm.
so two letters per episode, and usually those letters would say, hello, Samantha. How are you doing? Just want to let you know that what I just missed the good girl that you used to be until you started drinking, smoking. Like, where did that good girl go? I miss that girl. All the
To
other
your
stuff.
child. It's crazy.
Yeah.
A
I
show
was
like that today with social media, because honestly, when you think about it, social media has really caused a lot of people to have very, very low self esteem or not to have one at all because people are consistently seeking outside validation.
Right.
So when you
right.
see like a lot of these little girls on Instagram doing all kinds of ridiculous stuff,
Hmm.
swap them in somebody's house.
Let me ask you something,
Yes.
both of you, because you brought up a very interesting point, standalone. And as a person who is grown like me, and then JJ as a person who is of emerging to my age bracket, I'm right here in between y'all.
Hmm.
What do y'all think about Northwest and the way that she is presented online?
Um,
Hey, Venom.
stand alone.
Standalone, don't do that.
Hey, Venom. Hey, Carnage, what's going on? You good? You good? You good? Batman. All right, I know you good. I got you, Dark Knight. You good? Venom. You all right? You okay? You got some veracity. You all right? I see you good.
Foolishness. Sheer fucking foolishness.
Yeah. Yeah.
That because it just makes me, listen, I am, and the reason why I ask this is because I'm also seeking, I guess, observational advice as a girl dad, because I have an emerging 12-year-old. And so like my daughter is aging into Northwest demographic. And so I'm like, what? And mind you, I just
Okay. I'm the youngest of two girls. Okay. My father had us two, and that's it. It is very important, those things that she likes to be involved in, um, that you ask about it. Of course, like, she gonna look at you like, yeah, dad, okay. Her sentence structure is going to break down to, how are you doing? Good, fine, that, but show up. Show up. Talk to how to be honestly, have those uncomfortable but necessary conversations with her, because they're absolutely necessary. Because what I have noticed, throughout my journey and just looking around, as much as they tell us, they'll say, let kids be kids, but you need to grow up. And then when you grow up and you're like me, and my PS5 is hooked up because I need to go strike fear in the hearts of evildoers.
I love that.
They want to tell
Yeah.
you, oh, you're not adult enough. So because I'm not wearing fall colors or just mauve all the damn time, like I got style, I'm out here living my life. I've never been married. I don't believe in having children out of wedlock, so I don't have any kids. I'm not an adult. No, I am an adult. I just don't do what you do. We just made different choices. I want to be there for my niece and my nephew. And I've reached out to my niece before. She's 23 now. And so I want us to have that relationship. But she's an adult. She has to make that choice. But as a young girl, you as a father, she needs you. She really, really needs you. She doesn't need an absentee parent. Don't be that. She does not. She needs you around. Try to see what she likes. You know what I'm saying? Because kids and adults, we learn from behavior.
Right.
So, you don't want her to end up like Northwest. I mean, hell, like, my parents, they moved us down here from the Bronx as if that was going to change anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it changed certain things, as far as living, how we were living. Yes. But when I was in middle school, there was a girl who was pregnant and she was 14. That was in 8th grade.
Right.
Ugh, not surprised.
I've been there.
You see what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying?
Seen
So those girls in school.
Don't try to have your kids grow up so quick. Stop that. And that whole situation with them was a mess from the beginning, from inception, because he only wanted to be with her because she was in the limelight.
Right. I think for me, where I'm at with my daughter right now, we are very tight because she's like she's like a spitting image of me, right?
She a Virgo too.
She absolutely is. September 13th. Right. So she's my mini me, right? And so but there's this natural progression happening in our relationship where, when we're in conversation, I'm still her best friend, but she's still evolving in life, where she's like still developing her own life. And there are things that I can tell that she doesn't necessarily feel comfortable talking to me about. And it breaks my heart because I'm like,
Oh,
like what, like how do I not, like how do, like, because I don't want to push you to talk to me about
mhm.
stuff, but like
Ugh.
that sucks.
Yeah,
That
she'll even.
sucks.
Yeah, yeah, she has to. I mean, I get it. You don't want to tell everything about you, but like when it comes to important things, she has to be quite open about it. When it comes to boys, yeah, she has to be open about that. She has to talk to you about that. Um, yeah, yeah, she has to be open about
I,
that.
were you like that with your parents?
Um, well, um, well, my mother, because my dad's not in my life. Um,
Mm.
so my mom just, she would always just tell me, be careful, watch your circle. And she's a therapist and she's a social worker, so she has clients and everything. So yeah,
LCSW.
so she tells me, be careful, be careful, be careful. She talks to me about all types of stuff, folks who have viruses, diseases, all the other
Mhm.
stuff. Um, yeah, she just tells me, just basically, be careful. And she knows I'm gay, so it's like, yeah, she
Oh,
tells me
okay. Well, that
just,
answers my next question.
yeah, yeah. So she tells me, just take your time, know what you want, and just take your time to get to know someone. Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree
stuff
with
like
your
that.
mother.
I mean,
Yeah.
because people are gonna do like, being that I'm older than the both of y'all, y'all know that my parents, you know, they triple OGs, okay? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Them cats, part of the reasons why we got some cult classics because of them cats. Now,
Mhm.
their way of teaching you was to do as I say, not as I do.
Oh,
That
that.
shit does not work.
Do as I say, not as I do.
As I do.
Right. I think the
Right?
thing that I'm I think the thing that I'm wrestling with personally is like I try to present myself as a parent as somebody who is like an open door when it comes to certain things. But then I wonder when she doesn't want to come to me about certain things, what about my inherent personality? Like, what does she see that I don't see that makes her not want to talk to me about certain things? And it makes me also double down on like, who are you talking to?
But guess what?
Mm.
My father's a Virgo, and my niece is also a Virgo, and I'm a Virgo.
Mhm.
So what
Ooh.
do you do, Virgo, when you don't want to talk to anybody? You don't.
Oh, I'm the only
You
one
And
just
who's
that
sit. You
not
sit.
Virgo.
also,
Ooh.
mm, mm,
You sit with it. Like you may look at your phone and be like, "Yeah, maybe I want to talk to somebody." Okay, yeah, no.
eh,
Ooh, I'm the only one who's not a Virgo. Oh God.
Which
what
is
is your
fine. Which is
sign?
fine.
Ooh, I'm a Sag.
Oh, really?
Okay, so talk to me
When's your
about that.
birthday? Yeah, when
What's
is your
that
birthday?
like?
Folks don't like us Sages too much. Um, uh,
Oh, well, most people
what,
hate
what, what?
Virgos too, so you're in good company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and my
Welcome
brother,
to the club.
yeah, and one of my brothers was a Virgo, September 20 something.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. So, and me, I'm November 30th. Yeah,
Okay, so you're
yeah,
close to
and
my dad, my birth father. He's November 6th. I'm not sure what that is.
okay, and my father, he's a Capricorn.
My
January
sister's
3rd.
Capricorn.
Mm,
Yeah. So one thing about Sages, we love to eat and cook. So that's why you see that picture on that JJ Saturday thing, that that chef picture. So that's one thing about us Sages. We like to be in the kitchen. Um, the second thing, we like to be independent. We like to do things on our own. Because in our minds, we think us doing things on our own gets things done quicker. Yeah, that's just how we think. Um, Now the issue that most people think of Sages, they think Sages we just have our own way, or it's like we're self-absorbed, I think. Um, and I was like, oh, well that ain't me. I'm a sweetheart. Ooh, yeah,
Just how he said it. Like,
ooh,
oh,
ooh.
well, that
Like,
ain't
what you
me.
mean?
Yeah, I'm a sweetheart. Oh my God. What are they talking about? Yeah, like one person gave a huge list of negative things about Sages. And I was like, well, that's just based off of your assumption. I don't think that that's true. He was like, no, I'm being for real. And I was like, okay. I wasn't trying to debate. I was like, you know what? Okay, just go on. Okay. Because I know who I am. One person calls me their teddy bear because I'm that adorable to them. Um, like
So
I'm their
cute.
teddy bear. Like, yeah. So
That
yeah,
is
it's like if anyone were to tell you anything about me, yeah, like, oh yeah, he's cool, he's sweet and everything. He's silly
Can
as
I ask you
hell.
something?
Go ahead.
Can I ask you something? So you've admitted on this panel that you're gay. Okay, great to know. What type of men are you attracted to?
Oh,
Because I
oh,
just I I am battling the reason why
oh,
stand
hot.
alone, shut the fuck up. The reason why I asked this question is because I I am trying to battle with my making a prejudgment based on a person's initial interpretation of what I receive from them. So,
Mm-hmm.
what type of men are you attracted to? Just out of my sheer curiosity.
Oh, um, ooh, oh my, it's a lot. Ooh.
Mhm.
um, well, I'm attracted to guys who are just intelligent. It's basic things. Intelligent, ambitious, sweet, loving, kinding, who respects their parents. Um, Not no mama's boys. Um, yeah, not no deadbeats. None of that. Not no
Let me ask you a
people.
very serious question.
Yeah,
So, do you prefer white men?
I prefer men of any color. Yeah, any
Okay.
color. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
that
Skin
was what I
color.
was trying to get around
Yeah, any color. I do have a future. I do have a guy. Yeah, we're not dating, but well, we call each other Bay. Like, good morning, Bay. How you doing? All that stuff.
Okay.
Um, he
And this
is
person is
so he is white, and
right.
he's and he's on his Facebook page. It does say he's from
I'm
Beirut.
sorry. It's no
Um,
shade. I was just
yeah,
asking.
He
let's
from
see,
Beirut.
and I think
He
he's
from Beirut. That nigga
yeah,
don't want to get
on
back.
his profile, I think it says Beirut, Belarus or somewhere. I was like, "Oh, I got myself a."
Not spicy white.
and he
International bitch.
and he and he lives in New Jersey, not too far from New York City. I was like, "Oh, look at that." Okay.
I love that for
Okay.
you.
Across the
That is.
water. Be
So how
careful
long have
when you're
y'all been together?
driving.
He lives just across the street from New York. Okay. I think he live I think he lives somewhere in Secaucus or Newark, Newark. um,
Newark,
y- the, what they said, Newark or Newark?
Newark,
What is it?
Newark, Newark,
Uh,
Newark.
oh,
Is that you
Newark,
said Newark, Newark,
Newark.
Newark, Jersey, Newark.
I think they say Newark, like Queen Latifah. She said Newark. or like East Orange. They say East Orange. I was like, okay. East Orange. Oh my God, it's fun. But yeah, so my my feature man lives over there. Like okay, we talk to each other here and there. So yeah, your skin color, yeah, I choose love over that. Yeah, love comes first.
Yes, love matters. I love that for you.
Mhm.
So how long have you and this person been together?
Ooh, we've been talking since 2021, early 2021.
Ooh.
And y'all still don't have a title for each other. Y'all just call each other bae, and y'all been talking since 2021. Why do you feel that is?
Ooh. Oh well, not ready yet because I gotta get myself together. Gotta get myself together first. It's a lot of stuff going on.
Priorities.
Yeah, on my end. Yeah,
So
yeah,
you're not
and
ready, but he is.
yeah, not ready yet, and he understands it. Yeah,
Okay, that makes perfect sense. That
yeah.
makes perfect sense. So standalone, where are you at right now?
You messy bitch.
I am. I'm sorry. Y'all
You
don't got me.
messy bitch. You
Y'all,
messy bitch. I knew you was gonna do
y'all can
that.
ask me questions too. I don't mind.
Bro, I'm
Y'all
gonna
can
give
ask
it
me
to you.
questions. I don't
I'm
mind.
gonna go ahead and give it to
I don't
you.
mind. Listen,
Okay.
I don't ask no questions that I don't mind answering. I'll say
No,
that.
no, because you got on me the other night because I said submitting. I'm gonna get back to that.
Right. I was
So
like,
right
hold a minute, girl.
now,
I was now what the fuck going on here?
Yeah. Oh yeah, cause
so
y'all got. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
so right now, I am talking to an ex-boyfriend. This is somebody I met when I was in boot camp for the Navy. So I've
Eggs.
known him
You
since
didn't tell
I
me
was
that this was the eggs.
Mhm.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna curse you out. Okay. So, I'm not on social media like that. I'm not on social media. So I'm only on YouTube and LinkedIn. So the last time I actually saw him was in 2009. And then we spoke in 2010 and we were just cool. At the time, that's when I had my girlfriend.
Okay.
So, you know, I had my relationship that ended in 2014 and we have not heard, he did not know where I was or anything like that. I didn't know what he was doing. Last time I know he was stationed in VA. um, when I got on Facebook for you to contact me, I was like, well, let me look him up. And I looked him up. And he was like, it's
Not this my
you. He
fault.
was like, you. He
Not
was
this my
like, oh
fault.
my God. Yeah, it's your fault.
Oh, Jay.
Right.
Oh,
Listen,
Jay.
listen. She gonna give it to me when she done. I already know this my friend for real. She getting ready to give it up, and I'm so ready for it. But go ahead, girl. Go and tell the
So
story. Go and tell you your
we were
business.
we were talking and he was like, he had looked for me a couple of times because he realized that I was the one who had got away. But unless you have my phone number, and I changed my phone number a few times throughout the years, like, yo, I kick people out of my life. You know what I'm saying? So like when I be
Virgo.
listening to you and Reese on Casually Deep, yep, gotta go. I mean, just so I can maintain my personal ecosystem and maintain my peace. I was like, social media is not it. And plus I was going through a lot and then I don't like being stalked. I have the phone number of everyone that I want to talk to, and a private life is a happy life.
Fair.
Period.
Fair.
Period.
So we actually spoke that night, and we've been talking ever since. And I said, it's been so many years. He apologized to me for what happened between us years ago. He apologized twice, and I was like, look, that was so many years ago. We are two totally different people. Let's get to know one another.
Is he a totally different person? Because
Yes,
you are.
actually.
OJ.
You know you are. But is he a totally different person?
I'm finding out.
Okay. So you willing to find out?
I'm willing to find out.
Okay. So what's your theory on spinning the block then? As somebody who is spinning the block currently, what's your feelings on that? Just in a general sense.
It really depends on your relationship with that person, because if it wasn't him, it would definitely be somebody else. And that person I'm very, very close to. He and I still talk to this day. He and I are actual friends. We can sit down. We'll talk about gaming. We'll talk about anime. We'll talk about everything that we like. We'll talk about politics, the whole nine. We'll talk about everything. And it's not uncomfortable. It's like, that's my dude. That's my nigga. That's just what it is. He knows he's met my family. So like when I speak to him about personal stuff, it's not like he's not in the know. He's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I could speak to him about anything. So when it comes to spinning a block, yeah, there are people who are exes everybody's an ex for a reason. But if you really believe that you can change, why can't somebody else? Because we already know that evolution is a part of life. I mean, hell, that's even why we exist. So why not? Like, I mean, what do you have to lose? You can find out, okay, well, you not my breed of dude, and going about my life.
Okay, so
because
right
I
now,
know where I sit now. So I mean, it just depends on the person. Sometimes you may want to do that. Sometimes you may not want to. Sometimes I think even with how the relationship ends can sometimes really put the stamp on it, especially as like, really nasty. Really nasty.
Yeah, I agree. It depends on the person. It depends on what may have happened in the past. If that person did you so wrong, yeah, you just don't want no parts of it. But if the person genuinely did mean to do it somehow, and you may want to get that person another try, I mean, okay, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
For me, it was speaking to him and him saying that he had been looking for me. He was trying to find me a couple of times. And then he told me that he had a discussion. He recently just had a discussion about me with somebody. And he told them that I was the one who got away. And they asked him, could he find me? And he was like, I don't know how. And then next thing you know, I messaged him on Facebook.
Oh.
So when you got on Facebook, did he just happen to pop up like a suggestion, and like did you just happen to see him, or did you think to look him up? And what made you think to look him up if that was the case?
Because I always wanted to know how he was. And he didn't come up as a suggestion. Because as you see my Facebook, it has nothing on there except for them 2 little pictures I put up there. That's it. I wanted to know how he was. Thank you. I really just wanted to see how he was doing. I wanted to know how he was. And I reached out to him. Like, what's up? How you doing? How are you? Like, what's going on? How's life? And so we just started talking.
Oh, I like that.
And y'all just been talking ever since?
Yeah, we've been talking ever since.
Fair enough. I'm here for it. I love that for y'all. Listen.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Ah,
I mean, like I was in the middle, like he's still in service, and and I was sending him an email. I hadn't sent him one today, but I'm gonna send him one. But yeah, we talk, and he's gonna be coming this way. His next duty station is over here, so he'll be over here very soon. So I'll be back up in the DMV.
hey, I love that.
Oh, where I'm at.
You done circle back around, bitch. You done circle back around to your nigga on accident. Thanks to me trying to get on top. Thanks to me trying to get you on the goddamn live. There's no shit. Let's really talk about it. JJ, I don't know if you know this story. Because the reason why we are here right now is because
I'm new.
I don't know if you've been watching since the beginning of this live, but I was putting together this review panel called Reality Review Board, where I was putting together panels to cover different sectors of reality television, right? And I'm still figuring out what I'm going to do with that, but that's a whole different subject, right? Because that's not dead, it's just on pause, as the Bravo people say now, right?
Yeah.
So that being said, Standalone was one of the people who was like the first people that I was like, I gotta get this bitch off my mother. I gotta get this. I have to have Standalone on my panel, right? So I'm literally, like she just said, she not on the internet. This heifer ain't listed. She ain't got no mother, like she don't got nowhere for you to track her down. And so I'm in my own comments. I'm literally in my own comments hunting this bitch down. Like, Standalone, if you can see this, blink twice at a nigga. Because I'm trying to get at you, Fred. Like, hit me up. So we finally figured it out, right? And now she done made this whole Facebook because I done tracked this lady down in my own damn comments and in the Revoice comments as well. Because I done went over to the Revoice crew panel comments. I done went over to everywhere I done seen this lady comment. And I'm like, lady, hey. I'm trying to get in contact with you because I'm trying to talk to you about something that I can't really talk about on the internet, but you got me on the internet looking for you to talk to you about something that I can't talk to you about on the internet.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
It was crazy. Say all that to say she created this Facebook and now she got a whole new boo back in her life. She done circled back and got that old thing back because I done hunted that lady down in my own comments. I love bringing the people together. That is so wonderful for you. Good for you.
Here's the thing.
And you done got your ass up on my damn channel. Hey.
Hey.
It worked out for everybody. Everybody got what they wanted.
I gave him my email address. I put it in the private chat and I gave him my email address. I said, don't forget to email me. I said, I got a feeling this man is going to forget to email me.
I emailed this child on live. I found this child. We finally figured it out. But I was like, listen, you're not going to listen. But I love that for you. I love that for you. I'm so happy for you. All right, I'll get out your business. Go ahead and ask me whatever you want to ask me in revenge.
You gonna be texting
well, maybe
me.
I'm not. It just depends on what you ask me. It just depends on what you ask me because we homies now. And we Virgos, and you know I don't mind answering nothing. So go ahead and ask me what to ask me. Go ahead and give me hit me with your best shot.
So what made you switch up? What made you
switch up? What?
You got a daughter. So you had a girlfriend, you had a wife?
No.
You had a boyfriend? No.
No. How my kids were conceived were a situation of my ex-husband has now mind you, I'm gonna say this, and I've talked about this before publicly, so this isn't anything new. But my ex-husband has a sister that allowed us to be in a certain predicament. I'm not gonna say too much, but that was the vessel through which our children were conceived, not through either of our doing, but it
Mhm.
was a situation that if you hit me behind the scenes, I'll talk to you more about behind the scenes. But
Okay.
but there was a connection there. That was the reason that is how our children were conceived, right? And so I'm trying to figure out, is there anything else that I need to say to make that make sense? Or did I
No,
just
because it makes
question?
sense. It
Okay.
makes sense. Like
Yeah.
you said it.
Okay,
So
good.
now
Ask me anything. I don't give a fuck.
now that you down in the valley where the boys get naked,
What?
you
What?
down
Say
in
what?
Dallas. If you watch
Oh.
the cruise, you know down in the valley where the boys get naked. hmm What the boys like? What the boys
Toxic.
like? Oh my god!
Toxic.
Oh my God.
Like,
That's what
I
they.
know, right?
It's a lot.
That's what folks like. They like
It's a
that
lot.
stuff.
And you know
They
what's
like.
crazy is people accuse me of being toxic. Like people think that I'm a toxic person when they see me on the internet, right? Mind you, they think it's toxic in the way of like it's attractive to them. So I don't know how to even interpret that because they interpret me being toxic as me being sexy. So I don't know how to even receive that. But say all of that to say my experience in attempting to date or even being open to dating in Dallas has been completely toxic.
This is concerning. It's just
This
that's
is.
the only thing I
I,
kind of like is
yeah.
because
Yeah.
to find toxicity sexy with
I
the
just.
shit that I've gone through. And matter of fact, I think I even sent you some stuff that
Right.
because I ended up on the news or some shit. I was just like, this is not sexy.
Right. It sure. It sure.
No.
It sure isn't. They love people like that who are just rough around the edges. They love people like that. Oh
I don't
my
understand that
God.
personally.
I'm
I don't
like,
understand that personally.
yeah, I'm
But
like, ugh.
I think there's a couple things that are happening at once when it comes to my dating experience in Dallas. One, people see what I look like, and for some reason, they perceive me as a fuckboy or somebody who is inclined to having casual sex, and I'm not that person. So then, once they understand that I'm not that person, then they all of a sudden try to flip their perspective with me, and now they try to date me as a serious individual. But I'm like, but your slip is already shown. Like you've already let me know you are willing to be on some hoe shit. So now what makes you how are you
Ugh.
now a serious dating prospect to me when you've already wanted to do you know what I mean? Like that's kind of been my experience of like people want to fuck, but then when they see like I'm actually a good dude, then all of a sudden now they want me to be their nigga. And then I'm like, so I get called toxic for a lot of different things. But 75% of me being called toxic has been in a situation where they have used toxic as an adjective in a positive description of me. So like I said, I don't know how to receive that. But
I
at this point, I'm not dating because I'm just kind of like focusing on work and a lot of the things that I said, like I'm doing on camera and behind the scenes that I can't really talk about right now. So like I'm not really dating. There was somebody that wasn't well. I mean, if you want some juice, since I am OJ
Fresh
the
squeeze,
OG,
please. Fresh
since
I
squeeze,
would
I am
please. Thank
OJ the
you.
OG,
No pulp.
hold on.
No
get me
pulp.
some green juice since green is clean. Okay. Let me stop. Let me shut up.
No.
Because I'm just baffled at the fact that people think toxic is sexy because I
Well,
don't want somebody, I want a partner, not a project, not a patient or someone who needs a parent.
that.
That's
So if you want me to talk about like there was two people that were around, right? And let me hold on.
Labate.
Ooh, with
Mm-hmm.
the thirst
Moisture.
is real.
Moisture. Clear it.
Come on.
All right. So
Mhm.
there was a couple people that were around, like the last two people that were around, right? There was one that I was interested in, aesthetically based, and it was more so based on aesthetics, and then I was willing to give them a chance based on their story, right? Because I'm in a particular space in life, right? Well, that situation ended. The last date that I went on with that person ended with us being at dinner and them telling me about their prison bae that they are now reconnecting and in communication with, who lives in Houston but is not willing to let go of their baby mama, but he is not willing to let go of him, but he still wants to be with me. Mind you, this is not where this story, like, this is not the climax of this story. This is dinner. We leave that dinner, and now all of a sudden, you want to take me to go see live music, but on the way, you want to make a pit stop to get a certain activator.
What?
Can y'all piece together what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, not only do you get, and mind you, let me say this: this is not the first time. Crazy enough, this is not the first time that somebody has gotten me on a date and revealed to me something crazy about an ex of theirs. Not specifically in Dallas. The last one that did that to me, I spoke about it on season 1 of Casually Deep. Please go watch it. But like I've had this happen before where somebody has wanted to get to know me, and then they get me on a date and then tell me some wild ass shit about their ex that is somehow currently in their picture, and it is so weirdly entangled. And mind you, after this person tells me that they're now in communication with with the person that they formed a relationship with in prison, who is now out and with their baby mama, after all of that, and then we leave that restaurant, and then you want to take me to go and handle some extracurricular pickups. After all of that, now, like like then on top of that, when you drop me off at home, the person calls you, and you pick up the phone with me in the car.
The nerve of him. What?
And this is why you don't have to fake. This is why I don't understand why people be faking stuff on reality TV, because life be life, and life is a trip on its own. Humans are very interesting creatures, because that whole thing was just, I don't know. I mean, I've been on.
You can't make the shit up, right?
Oh, so what happened after that? Oh.
I don't know, but I feel like I'd be walking home somewhere.
Oh my God.
You know what? If you could drop me off at this near shopping plex or something. Oh God.
Well,
oh my God. I'm
Jesus.
Damn.
Oh my God.
He's still trying to be around. He's still trying to be around, but
that is crazy.
As you can see, I don't take him seriously, but he is theoretically kind of hot to me. So there is a situation where I kind of, y'all, stand alone. The only reason I'm about to say this live is because I done made you tell all your business so much.
Oh, trust me. You can tell me anything. I'm family. Yes, I'm family. Life is life.
JJ, you've been around because I done seen you in the comments on all type of shit. So I know you've been around. So what I will say is my most current situation is I kind of set up a booty call with this person and then went to sleep on them. So
Oh wow.
that's kind of where we're at. And that was like the other day. Now, mind you, this person is like in theory, this person is kind of hot to me, right? But like hot in like my toxicity ways, right? So like a part of me, and I'm just gonna say this to be honest, because we on my shit, and nobody ever watches this long into the video. We are 2 hours in. Nobody in the replay is gonna watch this long, right? If you
You
do,
never know. You
if
never
you
know.
do, if you make it this far in the replay, drop down and leave me some green hearts. Green is my favorite color, right? Drop down and leave me some green hearts in the comments if you make it this far in the video and prove me wrong that you are actually listening to all of this foolishness that I'm talking about, right?
You never know. There've been some hot mic moments around this bad boy. It's like,
Yeah. I mean, there are people.
Standalone knows I stay in trouble, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
probably swear that I'm up to no good.
Yeah, and folks be watching long movies that are over 2 hours long. So I mean, you never know. Someone may watch this super long live on replay. Who
who
knows?
knows?
I mean, this is only 2 hours.
I don't give
Only.
a fuck.
Only.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just chilling right
Only.
now
Like,
because
dude,
I
we've
got
been
my
on.
homie here, and
We've been on
JJ.
live longer than that.
I've been seeing you around, so like I appreciate you like clicking in and you know joining in. I've seen you in the comments on like on like plenty of videos, so I'm like I feel internet safe with y'all. But I'm
Okay.
also I'm also a person that doesn't really give a fuck about that type of shit
Mhm.
that I got going on in my life because I'm like, "Girl, ain't nothing real happening right now."
Hold up. I'm tripping on how, Jay, how he talking about he set up a booty call and then went to sleep on dude.
Yo, okay.
I'm speechless. All I can say is, okay.
Listen, this is chaos. Listen, I named this show Chaos and Charcuterie for a reason.
Yep.
This is
I know.
like I've gotten to all of the topics. I've talked about all of the things that I wanted to talk about as far as music and reality TV. Now I can just chit chat with my homies and we can get to the shit, right?
But it's the chaos. It's the chaos for me.
Listen,
It's chaotic for real.
it happened, and I'm only partially sorry about it. I'm only partially sorry about it.
Now that part. Y'all, I did this, but guess what? I'm 50% sorry. Oh.
I mean, listen. I need the rest, first of all.
Oh, that's funny.
I need the rest, first of all. But second of all, like, I just listen.
My phone is on 13%, but it's like I don't even want to get off of here.
You ain't got no phone.
Plug it in. That's why I pulled up my laptop. Let me open up.
I do not want to leave.
Oh my God. Well, I hope you find the charger within the next 12%.
Oh, see, it's charging. It's charging.
Because I'm sure Standalone got more to ask me.
What happened after? Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm
so
sure
what
Standalone got plenty
afterwards?
to ask me.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What? What
Oh
happened
my
the next
goodness.
day?
Woohoo! Any more petty moments that you would like to
mean,
share?
What happened the next day? What's the conversation like afterwards?
Well, let's just say he not upset. And if I'm willing to reschedule, he's willing to reschedule. I say that.
Okay.
So is he gonna reschedule and stand you up? He gonna fall asleep?
Oh,
Listen, you ain't gonna do me how old boy did Tony down to the girlfriends.
Oh my
You ain't finna do me.
god. Oh, I like him. Oh, I love him.
Absolutely
Hey.
not.
Oh
But
Ooh.
my God.
he's somebody who like I just never like well, I ain't gonna say never took seriously. That's kind of extreme. But I will say like he kind of made it very plain to me that he was somebody that I couldn't take seriously once I got around him, right? Because conversation in the DMs and like conversation in the messages can be very different once you get in that person's space.
Mhm.
So once you present yourself a certain way to me, and once you got yourself in a certain proximity with me, well, should I be honest?
Come on. We're grown.
Chaos.
No, we grown.
Chaos. You over there with the charcuterie.
Boots,
on.
bitch.
Yeah.
Baby, when I say I'm on the charcuterie part,
You
And
on
I'm
charcuterie right
no
now.
shade.
I'm the male
But
version of Sheree Whitfield.
what I will say about it is I'm at a point in my life where if you gonna allow me to do you a certain way, then I'm gonna do you a certain way if I feel like doing you a certain way.
Hey, whoop. Hey, this is him.
I'm giving you what you want. People be getting mad because they get what they want.
Hey,
Because
I can't.
because I'm sorry. Like I've just gotten to a certain point in my interactive experience with men, specifically in Dallas, where people come at me under false pretenses a lot. And I'm like, if y'all would just come at me with y'all real intentions, we don't really got like if y'all would just give me the option to like if y'all want to be slutted out, just say that.
Yeah, I agree. Yes.
If you want to be slutted out, just say that. And on the opposite side of that, if you want a boyfriend, say that. But don't let whatever you think your impression of me is ruin what your interaction with me is actually going to end up being. Because there's a lot of people who think I'm a fuck boy and then ruin their chance of me actually dating them. And there are a lot of people who, excuse me, actually just want to fuck me, but they think that because I'm a nice person and they actually watch my content that I'm somebody that they have to approach like they want to date because they want to fuck me. And I'm like, bro, who knows? Shoot your shot. I may just feel like throwing you some dick that day.
I said this eons ago. I said this like in my late 20s and in my 30s to people. Like, look, you guys be sitting up here, guys will come up with all types of bullshit flattery. Like, look, if you come up to a woman and tell her that you want to fuck, you know what? She'll respect you for that. And you might actually get some ass. You might actually get some ass. Why? Because you cut through the bullshit and you got straight to it. Like, look, I find you attractive. I'm not looking to date or do anything like that. But I would just like to fuck. I mean,
why is that so offensive?
It's not to me. Not to me.
It's not offensive. Yeah, it's not.
I don't feel like it's offensive. I just feel like it. I mean, if you approach it that way, instead of doing like this old senior citizen type stuff, it just like I think you look good, you know, and I would like to have sex with you.
Or
I mean, she could just say no.
I find you attractive and I would like to actually get to know you, because both of those things happen to me on a regular basis. Both of those things happen. People who want to fuck approach me like they want to date, and then people who want to date approach me like they want to fuck. So that always leaves me with the question of, what do I actually give off? Do I give off fuck boy or do I give off lover boy? Because I get both equally.
No, okay.
I've asked myself that with the different types of men that have approached me. Because before, I had a friend tell me, she was like, "Do you realize like you meet people, you meet these guys just doing everyday people stuff, like going to the store, going to the gas station?" I'm like, "Yeah, because I don't go to the clubs," but they end up just being fuck boys. Literally. Some of them were in their 50s. One was 27. I mean, he was 6'9". That was a good time. That was a good time. I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh,
Yeah,
my
I'm a
God.
tomboy. I like to climb stuff.
Fair enough.
Good time.
No.
But yeah, but I mean, I don't know. You know what? I think it's really that whole traditional thing. You know, your granddad, this is how we catcall women back in the day. That's how you get them. They passed that bullshit down. That's what happens. That BS get passed down.
Now what's
They
crazy?
They listen to their friends. Ugh.
Now what's crazy about it is that's just the first person that's kind of around but not really around. Because if I go to sleep on a booty call, then clearly it's not. Then like, clearly you're not around. But the other person that actually kind of was around but is not really around anymore, to me,
I'm sorry.
it's wild because it's like two people on the complete opposite. Like they're two sides of the same coin to me. Like y'all claim y'all want certain shit, but then y'all aren't activated on the shit that y'all really want, right?
That's true.
You know,
Because the other person is somebody who I actually, ooh,
Uh-oh.
Right.
Oh.
Like, Jay, did you find you a charger? Did you
right.
find you a charger?
Oh,
Did you find
this
you
is
a
about to
charger?
get
You find you a charger.
it-
You find the nearest plug.
This might get messy.
it's charged. It's
Because
my
the person
charger
I'm
is
getting
holding.
ready to talk about might actually see this.
My charger
Um,
is holding on.
but
All right.
I actually like him in real life, but there have been excuse me, there have been situations that have happened recently that have kind of challenged my investment in wanting to kind of circle back, because he was somebody who, in our first run of interaction with each other, I kind of felt like I ran him away because I wasn't ready. And so I kind of felt like I needed to circle back and make sure that I didn't fuck it up. Right. And now when I tried to like circle that block back and make sure that I didn't fuck it up, now he's kind of acting in a certain way that I don't like. And now I'm just like, oh, okay, fuck it. Cool. Don't worry about it. But this is somebody who is also acting in a way that I'm like, oh, okay, fuck it. But is now also saying things like, I love you.
Oh, I don't have time for confusion. Yeah, I don't. No, not doing it.
Yeah, me
It
neither.
sounds like some games are being played. It sounds like some games are being played on both ends. And even if whoever started, yeah.
Hold on, bitch. Hold on, bitch.
Yeah. Because you talk about you ain't like him. You done called him for a booty call and felt and was literally
That's not the same person.
Knocking at the
That's
door.
not the same person. That's
Is
not
that the same person?
No, the one
Okay.
that I called for the booty call and went to sleep on, that's the same person that was around and he had took me on a date, told me that his prison babe was out of prison and he with his baby mama, and then he took me on a run.
Okay. So this is somebody else.
This is a completely different person. This is the other person that I was telling you about that's around there. You know, that's a completely different story. What I just told you is a completely different person. Right.
Oakland Jonas.
So how am I playing games? What I do?
You Virgo. You Virgo. You Virgo. You Virgo. You Virgo.
I call them
You Virgo.
Virgie.
you Virgo.
I call.
You texted
Yep.
him. You tested him.
Yep.
You tested
Virgie.
him.
Stop.
You tested him.
I was.
You tested him. You were
I was
over there
at first.
testing him to
I was
see
at
how
first.
he
I ain't gonna lie
reacted.
to you.
Because
now I'm
you
over
feel, yeah, you feel a certain way, and then he was like, okay, well, let me say it this way, and then see how they react. And then he reacted in a way that you was like, it's a chop.
Yep.
Because you were testing his authenticity. You were testing that motherfucker's authenticity. He didn't even realize it. Ooh.
And it's no shade. Like, it's not even like a situation of like, it was intentional, but not intentional. Because the reason why I say it wasn't intentional was because, like, I genuinely liked you.
Yeah.
And you wanted
That's
to see
real
if it
shit.
was
Like, I
reciprocated.
genuinely liked
And
you. But
you wanted to see if it
I'm
was
also very
reciprocated.
honest
His
about
behavior
what
said
type of
something.
person. Huh?
His
Sorry.
behavior said something. His behavior, something about his behavior, something about something he said, it didn't sit well with you. And
There
you
was
felt
something
like
about his behavior on the circle back that I'm just like, I don't like your energy. I don't like none of your energy. Because
Yeah.
the person that I wanted to circle back to is not the person that I'm getting. And I'm just like I feel like Mariah from like Married to Medicine.
Oh. that lady. Oh, her.
Like I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Like it just, I don't like it. Like it feel like you trying to, I don't. How long are we in? 2 hours and 22 minutes. Okay, I don't like no nigga that's trying to drop his nuts on me.
Yeah.
Don't ever think that you gonna try to make me like chase you. Like if I genuinely like you like that, then I'm going to chase you naturally. But if you try to like flip on me and be like, oh, okay, let's like, don't try to make me prove myself to you.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I'm sitting here saying even though I'm sitting here saying that I'm testing this nigga, but I'm also a type of person that I told you exactly what I expect. How reframe? Excuse me. I told you exactly how I needed a person to show up if they wanted to be in a relationship with me on our first date.
Yeah.
Jay, have you had that happen?
Thankfully, no. No. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I've never had that. Oh, thank goodness. Oh,
Right.
that person would have been gone in my life.
Right.
Gone. Oh.
So right now, both of them are on ice. I'm not fucking with either one of them. I just don't want to be bothered with anybody, but those two kind of like sealed that envelope for me. And thankfully I am in a position now where I can fill my space with work. You know.
So let me ask the both of y'all this.
Sure.
Jay, you're in Jersey. You're in Jersey. You're in Jersey or New York?
Oh, I'm in
you're in
Maryland.
Maryland?
Yeah.
You're in Maryland? Oh, you're in Baltimore area. Okay.
Baltimore.
So what my best friend, God rest his soul, he told me that for gay men, if they don't find a partner by the age of 34, they're not going to find one. They're not going to be settled. Do you guys believe that? Do you guys feel that from your experience so far?
I'll let you go ahead, JJ.
Well, no. I wouldn't say I believe that. Um, you know, when you're ready to find Mr. Right or Miss Right or whoever. Um, like when you're 35 and you're still looking for love, n-
Mhm.
nothing's wrong with that. Yeah, and I find that realistic. But this whole 34, still single, being less likely to find Mr. Right or whatever. No, I'm not sure if I believe that. Yeah, that's just me. Yeah, yeah. When you're ready for love, you're ready. No matter what age you are, when you're ready, you're ready.
Mhm.
That's me.
Juice.
I
OJ.
love you so much for that. I love you so much for that. That is so sick, man. I hope that catches on somewhere. I really hope that catches on because that's so sick, man. No shade. No, but I think for me, I am past the point in my life of feeling like a relationship is a necessity for me. Now, I say that as somebody who has never experienced a healthy relationship on any front, whether it be romantic or otherwise.
Mhm.
So I am operating under the guise of you can't miss something you never had.
Mhm.
So even in somebody who has experienced relationships, who has experienced fallouts with family, even in someone who has experienced a 13-year relationship that culminated in a 6-year marriage and 2 children, I have never experienced a healthy relationship. So I am at a place in my life where I don't necessarily feel like me dying without a relationship. Like I don't feel like I need to be with anyone.
Mhm.
I don't feel the need to be in a relationship. Now, there are two things that I'm willing to acknowledge at the same time when it comes to that. Am I willing to acknowledge that I would like to experience a healthy relationship? Would I like to actually experience love and love that I feel adequately safe in and all of those things? Would I like to experience those things? Yes. But do I feel like I would be missing something if I didn't experience that in the rest of my lifetime? No. And some
Right.
things that have happened very recently in my life that I won't say on camera, stand alone, text me later. Some things that have happened very recently in my life have confirmed that to me, that have nothing to do with anything that I've said on camera today.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because I mean, I've had both relationships, healthy and toxic. Um, right before my girlfriend, my my man, and this is what I was saying the other night to submit. A real man would you would want someone to submit to you. That doesn't mean you're kowtowing. I'm gonna just do whatever you're saying. No, that's not what I mean. For example, in one of my relationships, my man came home from work. I know he was tired. I know he had a hard day. He sat down. I started taking his shoes off.
Okay.
Took his shoes off. Went in the kitchen, washed my hands. Was like, "Do you want something to eat before dinner?" That's just me. That's how I love you. My ex girlfriend.
Okay.
I was an undergrad at
I
the
understand
time.
that.
I was an undergrad at the time, and what she would do is um, she would leave roses in places where she knew that I would find them. Like she knew when I came in from school, I'm like going right in the refrigerator. And that was so funny because she put one dead in the refrigerator and I didn't see it. And then she texted me about it and I went back in the refrigerator and I saw, yeah, she left a rose there.
I'm screaming.
Like if
Wow.
she knew I was studying for a test, she made sure I have something, so I be, prepared and ready for it. Like she was also a diabetic, and I remember like one of her jobs, she was always on her feet. and she was having some issues at the time. And when she came home and she was tired, she was like, I know. She was like, I just need to lay down. I said, you're going to lay down. And I said, I'm going to undress you, because the last thing I want to be on your mind is that I'm laying here. I got to turn around, get undressed, and then get in the shower. I'm going to take your clothes off now. So I went ahead and took her clothes off and just let her chill.
Is there, for you, is there a what's the word that I'm looking for? Is there an apprehension to being with women now? Or is it you're just in the situation that you're in because it's my fault? Because you're just in the situation that you in right now, and you just aren't with the woman right now. Like is it like a specific choice to not want to be with the woman, or is it this where you are right now just happens to find you where you are right now?
No, my specific choice is to not be with a woman. Like with her, I got with her because I liked her. It's not
Break that
like
down
when
for
I
me.
was okay. So when I was younger, I had dabbled in the minors and I had never went pro. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Played around or whatever. And
Sure.
then it was like in undergrad, we were working at the same place. And I remember walking into work and her just staring at me like a deer in fucking headlights. And physically looking at her, oh, she's intimidating. And trust me, I didn't know about her reputation, but everybody else did. And she was just known for thrashing bitches, just thrashing ass. Okay. And I mean, whooping. The guys knew, everybody knew she was whooping ass. But she made me feel comfortable. Even
How
though
so?
so we talked a lot. We connected. Nothing was overly sexual. I was the one who initiated the sex, because I had never had sex with a woman like that.
Okay.
And I made her nervous. And so that's how we started. And we were together for like 4 years. And it's just because I liked her. Like, so when we would go out, I would feel so proud and so happy to be with her. I would kiss her everywhere we went. I didn't care. I just loved her.
Okay, so you're kind of giving you're kind of unlocking an epiphany for me, because I feel like let me know if I'm kind of on key when I say this, right?
Mhm.
I feel like your affinity for women is almost like my affinity for trans women. Whereas trans women are not something that I'm naturally attracted to, but yet I've seen trans women out there that have made me, I don't want to say curious because I don't want to fetishize trans women, right?
Mhm.
But I have been in close enough proximity to trans women to actually feel like there could be a possibility of me dating a trans woman, even though I've solely identified as a person who has been attracted to men my entire life, right? Or people who identify as men my entire life,
Mhm.
right? And so I think that's kind of where I resonate with that understanding with you, is because there is thoughts that I have as at this point in my life, because I think post divorce,
Mhm.
I think the way that I show up in life is very different, and the way that I am and the way that I am received publicly is very differently from the way
Mhm.
that I have been used to being perceived my entire life. So I think now it's like I've been open to exploring different things, even though I haven't had necessarily the opportunity. But I think that is kind of where I draw the understanding with you on that, because I used to be like, how do women just y'all just dibble and dabble in and out of this lady pond that y'all speak of, and it just be so just how? And then but then I'm like, not that I've dibbled and dabbled with trans women, because I've never really I've never truly experienced a trans woman before in any real capacity,
Mhm.
but I'm open to it. I don't know.
Like I get that. Like I'll see some studs and I'll be like, oh yeah, she's really cute. Like I think the stud that Monique used to date on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, like oh she was bad.
Um, so
She was
talking about
bad.
that Moniece used to date. Her name was AD.
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine. Um, but what I accept is that I am more attracted to men,
Mhm.
and I don't want to get into a relationship with a woman knowing that my real affinity is for men, because that's a person's lifestyle. I don't want to mess you up. I don't want to do that to you. I think that's selfish.
That is fair. I think
Yeah.
for me, I think I've kind of drawn my um point of investigation on my genitalia preference, because I thought that I was somebody who was attracted to men, but then when it came to trans men, I was like, wait, as much as I want to be investigatively attracted to trans men, I have a genitalia preference, which
Okay.
leads me to my understanding of my attraction to trans women, right? Trans women who are specifically pre-op. Let me go ahead and like navigate that. Um, but it almost leads me to like not know how to navigate that, because I'm like, I don't want to feel like I'm fetishizing anybody. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that does.
I guess.
But one thing I will say is that the older I get, the more I kind of feel like I could end up with someone who either is like, I feel like I'm going to end up with somebody who is different than anyone I've ever dated. I feel like the older I get, the more quote unquote stereotypically masculine I'm perceived as, and the more feminine beings I'm becoming attracted to as I get older.
I feel like depending on the individual and where they are in their journey and how they've progressed, um, you're gonna attract those type of people. That's
Mhm.
what you're gonna still have those fuck people to come in, but they're gonna know that you are different as soon as you open your mouth. They're
Mm.
gonna know that you are not what they're used to as soon as you open your mouth. And some of them, for from my experience, guys like that, um, like I had said to you the other day when we were talking, I was like, my it was today. Guys, they'll be like, I tell them no, and they'll be like, "Are you sure?" Like, nigga,
The
did I
quickest way to
sound
get blocked.
Are you sure?
uncertain? Yeah, yeah. Are you sure?
I am now.
I I
If I wasn't before,
I never
I am now.
I ain't never heard of Are You Sure?
If I
Yeah,
wasn't before, I am
yeah.
now.
I'll be like, no, thank you. I'm good. I'm not dating anyone at this time. Are you sure? Look, I sound
Right.
uncertain.
Wild.
um,
So you'll though those that are for you will gravitate towards you. And those that aren't, as you already know and have experienced, they will fall out of your orbit. And it's a good reason why.
Fair
So
enough.
as regardless of who you are, the person you choose to become throughout your life journey, those are the types of people that you're going to attract towards you. Me, I'm a house hermit. Like, I prefer to stay inside. I don't deal with a whole lot of people like that. You don't see, you see, I'm about as
Same. And people hear me say that and they think I'm crazy because I'm somebody who works in the entertainment space and chooses for the predominance of my presence to be in the entertainment sector. But I'm somebody who clocks into the entertainment space as a 9-to-5 job.
Mhm.
So like I pre-record my videos, I edit them, I post them. If I'm on a panel that I'm contracted to be on, whether it be the producers panel, whether it be the morning after, on the Revoice channel that I am still in lovely business with, the owner of that company is my best friend. Then
if y'all do
I
shopper
post
shop
them.
web reality, that would be really cool.
I'm open to doing that. I'm open to doing something with that. I just kind of have to figure that out, but I would love to collaborate with you on that specifically because
Okay.
you are more tapped into the web reality girls than I am. And the reason
Mm.
why is because you a grown ass woman, right? So you'll understand me when I say this. I operate under the Missy Elliott doctrine of when I'm cooking in my own lab, I don't follow or look at the shit that is in the sector of what I'm doing,
Mhm.
right? So without saying too much about the shit that I can't talk about, that is why I'm not tapped in to all of the stuff that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And
there's
it's different. For you, it's I see it because it's you being on the producers panel, and you're tapped into a lot of these people, personally. It's different. It hits different. You know what I'm saying? And God forbid, I love
and it's not even
TTB.
that. And it's not
We
even
don't
that
need
for
we don't
me
need a
because
T-sign with no shit, but
I don't really give a
it's
fuck about that. Because let me be clear. No, I really don't.
I
I
was
don't mean to say
like,
it like that.
Open and JT, what? Oh, why? But I, as a viewer,
No, like
I like to jump around. I like to watch it. I love to see when I first stumbled onto LGBTQ web reality, it was like the shit we do for love. I was like, G status was out. I was like, oh, I was like, this is it. This is it for me. I don't want to see nothing else. I was binging on everything. And I found TTB, start binging his stuff. And I was like, oh, I found Chasing Dallas season 2. I was like, oh, oh. Oh, I was like, oh my God. I was like, a chair. I was like, oh my God, y'all are just out here. It was very entertaining. And then also it was from a completely different perspective that we do not see on mainstream.
I agree.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think
So
that's
I
kind
don't
of
want
my
to see
entry point.
bitches who are my age who are materialistic. Yeah, I got Versace in my closet. I don't go out and just being like, okay, I gotta have Versace. No, I have style. Fashion comes and goes, but style lasts forever. Whatever the fuck I wear, I put it on. Okay? If you saw me today, you would have been like, she got on Tom Porsche, she got on all black, she got on her little jean jacket with her matching jean stilettos outside.
Hey.
Say that. Say that. I think
I don't need to
that
see them. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of them. I'm really, because then you have some men that really believe that women in our cohort behave like that. And it's like, man, if you don't step, just step.
Get the
agree.
step.
Very that.
Yep.
It's it's wild because when it comes to web reality, I don't know how you may or may have seen standalone, you may or may have seen me on a show and you don't even know it at this point. And I'm not gonna say too much about that from this point, but we'll talk about it. If you stick around on the backstage when I cut this off, when I cut the live off, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But
because I finally got an opportunity. Like, I heard about Carl on Web Life. I'm like, I love Carl. And then I seen the episodes of Web Life finally come out and I watched them. And I was like, I love this man. I love this nigga. This motherfucker is the same motherfucker. He gonna tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. Just period. I love him. I was like, y'all need I need more of him. So that's why I was like, Real Life and Music, I'll check it out because Carl and Bando on there.
fair enough. Shout out to both of them. I know Carl better than I know Bando, but I am familiar with
I like that. I
with the
like
both of them.
Bando.
So I'm just excited to see, the people out here moving and shaking more so.
Yeah.
than
Yeah. I love to see that. I love to see everybody trying to, because there's so much that I think that everybody can do. I mean, because when I don't even really watch mainstream TV. Like, I got a Samsung TV up on Samsung TV, and I might turn on the Law and Order channel, or I'd be like, let me go on Tubi and watch something else. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing today is just like really impressive to me. Like when people talk about like Love Island and Love After Lockup, like, bitch, I didn't see that. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But to see people in Black people, because you're still our community. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You're still our community. To do this, underrepresented. I want to see that. I want to see how they living. I want to see what they're doing. I've been around. I want to see what they're doing in other cities. They're people too.
Stay tuned.
They got lives.
Stay tuned.
Like,
They sure do.
I mean, just think about it. Like, everybody through the web reality space, their stories have been really interesting. I mean, this last season, shout out to Wuda Lee, baby. Him and child, Jesus. Holy heart murmur, Batman. That shit took me the fuck out. I swear, JJ, that shit took me the fuck out. Season 3 of The Crew, Dallas, took me the fuck out. Okay? The same way with Chase of Reality season 7. It was good. The shit, I give it to. They did their damn thing. The shit took me the fuck out. And that's what I like. I appreciate that.
Fair enough. Is there anything else that you guys would like to specifically speak on before we wrap up on the public portion of this conversation?
I loved being on here with y'all. I love talking to y'all. Yes. It was like a family reunion. Like, okay, yeah. Yes, and now I discovered OJ on YouTube. I'll just say that. I discovered him on IG. Well, not IG, YouTube, but then I followed him on IG and I was like, oh, that's him. Oh, okay, he's cute. Okay. So let me follow him and see what he does. And he does what these other folks do. They talk about reality stuff. Okay, that's nice. So that's what brought me here. Pretty much.
I found this motherfucker on the damn producers panel. I was like, who this? Who is this? He over here giving attitude. I need to know a little bit more about this. Hold on, wait a minute. There's a tea time. What happened between you and JT? Let me watch the TTV. Thank you for having the street team and covering it. What the hell? Okay, now with the producers panel that I got now I'm gonna find out who you are. Now I know.
You know, and I
want
appreciate
y'all to know the live after the reunion. I felt like I was out of dress code because all y'all was giving straight trade. You up in the corner looking like Shaft. Roderick looking like he about to go play ball. Reese looked like he was standing on the corner. CJ looking like he's sitting on the stoop smoking the air. Like, it's like, oh my God. And everybody just happened to have on like a shade of red.
listen.
We missed it.
Listen, the red thing was planned. The red thing was planned. We all decided that we were going to wear red. What I was wearing happened at the last second because I had a whole different outfit planned, right? And then I opened the closet door and I was like, what? I'm going to wear this.
JJ, you were in there, JJ, for the season 3 reunion live after show.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
The Crew Dallas panel.
Oh,
you have to go in there. That was some good stuff. Because even AJ came through. I said, "Look at AJ." I was like, "AJ looking good too." What the hell?
Listen, I had to do it. I was like, "Listen, y'all said wear red. I'm gonna show up and do a little something." Because somebody said on a show that I was on, I can't remember what show it was on, whether it was the producers panel, whether it was the morning after. I can't remember what show I was on, but somebody said they want to see how I dress. And so now every time I get on camera, I specifically think about what I'm wearing. And I don't know if that's toxic or not. I don't know if that's like a thing or not. But like now now I'm very conscious about not very conscious, but I am conscious of what I wear when I get on camera now because people want to see how I dress now. And now I'm thinking about that when it comes to the things that I can't talk about. And I'm like,
because you're sexy. So
what?
Damn right.
How you look.
Listen,
like, you need good little earrings, okay. You got a little boy cat fur backwards, okay. But what you look like in some slacks though? What you giving?
Listen, I'm entering a new phase in my life. I'm definitely entering a new phase in my life where I am in my mid-30s. And so I am kind of entering my Frank Mitchell / Father Brady era in life, if that makes sense. And if you know about the father from the Brady Bunch, you really get what's tea. So there's that of it. And so I just shut up, Santa Long. I'm just emerging into a different era in my life because I think, I don't know, like, I don't know if I've ever said this publicly, but I'm in a space in my life where I'm being received as a man for the first time.
Oh, wow.
And all of this has happened since my divorce in 2023, right? Like ever since I've tried to re-enter the public space post-divorce, there's been a new perception on the way that I am received publicly. And so the reason why you may or may not find me awkward on the internet is because I am being received in a completely different manner than I am accustomed to. I'm being received as a man for the first time in my 34 years of living.
So when you say being received as a man, what does that feel like for you? What does that mean? And what do you mean by that? I want you to go a little deeper on that, because that is a very powerful statement for a man or anyone to really say that I am finally being received as a man. Like, how were you received, or how do you believe you were received before? I got the AC on in here, y'all. It's about like 66 around
Go
this
for
piece.
it. I got a heating. Listen. I got a heating pad to my back right now, and I've been trying to not take off this sweatshirt and this thermal because I'm trying to stay in uniform with the aesthetic of the show. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to let my Looney Tune hoodie be my uniform,
And I
because
noticed
I want to
that.
come
I
on
was
here and
like,
act a fool. You know what I'm saying?
it's like
So I'm trying to,
store.
stay in uniform, but I got this heating pad to my back, and I'm low key maybe sweating on camera. I can't tell right now, but
You are, because I do the same thing with the eat the ad. I was like, oh shoot. I got like a blank, because like I had on a sleeveless shirt today because it was nice. I mean, it was really nice weather. I had, some things to do. I was like, I'm just gonna put some clothes on. Let me lost some weight. Let me put some clothes on, see how they fit, and let me step out. I was like, okay, me and the Honda Accord and coupe. Sunroof back.
Rhonda. Yes.
Time forwards on. Rolling. And then I was like, okay, I went to Sam's Club. Okay, moving them groceries up them stairs. Oof. I was like, let me make sure this is on cold as hell, because ice does burn as well. Okay.
I'm
like,
screaming. But no, to answer your question, ask me the question again.
What do you mean by being received as a man, and how does that feel, especially at 34?
What I mean, I'm sorry.
Because I always think about the pestle analysis of everything, the societal norms. And the one thing that society is good with doing is conditioning us to do something that is totally not us. Okay. And to break out of that is that's when you actually, you come up out of the matrix. So I want to know, what is this that like for you? How does that make you feel? Like, how do you feel like you were perceived before? Because that's a very powerful statement.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to answer every part of that, but how I was perceived before was someone who was obviously gay, right? Mm-hmm. So I think the way that I showed up in the world throughout the predominance of my life is someone who was more overtly flamboyant or more overtly feminine when it comes to my presentation. And so I was someone who I guess some people would say was easily clocky, right, when it comes to my gayness. Mm-hmm. And so and so I don't think I was ever perceived as somebody who was ever like a masculine being or like a manly person. I was always perceived as like obviously gay, which comes with a level of stereotypical flamboyance that I actually subscribe to in real time growing up, because I've been out of the closet, or I've been out as a gay person since I was 12 years old.
Okay.
So at this point, I got divorced in 2023. The first time I really noticed the difference in the way that I was kind of perceived was maybe a year or so into it. So maybe 2024 to now. I've kind of been registered as everything from a masculine gay man to a straight black man for the first time. Does that make sense?
How does that make you feel?
It's a bit of a culture shock. I don't know how to feel about that. It's kind of a lot to register because oh wait, hold on. Hey AJ. Hey friend. I don't
We've been cutting up, AJ.
Hi
Very much
AJ,
so.
welcome
to the
to
chat.
welcome to
If you want the link, let me know. You're more than welcome to join the conversation. We're just kind of kikiing at this point.
Yeah, JJ's been honestly the probably the most stable one up here. I feel like we had traumatized this young man.
I'm loving everything.
But this is kind of what I want chaos and charcuterie to be. Is like I want it to be like me kind of getting off all of the hot topics that are going on my timeline, and then invite the people who I'm comfortable talking to come up and talk about that type of stuff, and then we just get into casual conversation about what's going on in our regular lives. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to just create a safe space for us to just get up here and talk. You know what I'm saying? So how does that feel for me? There's two sides of a coin that are happening, right? Because there is a level of pride that I take in that, because it's not something that I purposely strived for, right? The perception or the reception that I'm having when it comes to the way that I am received publicly is not something that I am trying to do. Like I'm not trying to be perceived as masculine. I'm not trying to be perceived as a man or this, that, and the third. But the fact that it's happening naturally is refreshing for me in a way that I didn't expect, because it's not something that I was ever aiming for. But yet, on the flip side of that coin, there is a level of expectation, or what's another word? There is a level of expectation, I guess, for lack of better phrasing, that I feel to keep up with that.
JJ, what about you? How do you feel like you're perceived as a 27-year-old man?
Well, now how should I say this? I guess the misperception that I guess a couple of people have about me is that I'm the type of gay dude to wear makeup. And it's like, yeah, that's not the case. Yeah, because I'm mostly masculine, and I do have a little bit of feminine in me, like, hey girl, like all that stuff. But yeah, so what do people perceive me as? Masculine, maybe. Like they know, like I'm masculine on the outside, but on the inside they know that I'm gay. Yeah, it's not much to really say about that. Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Like, is it like for people to expect for you to wear makeup? I'm baffled. I'm baffled.
Gagged. I'm
just
gagged. Because when seeing you on okay, thank you, standalone, because I'm gagged because seeing you on camera, you give me like, and let me know if I'm wrong. You don't give me like stereotypical queer boy that wears makeup. You give me more like anime boy that like games,
like
and
you probably tell me like, hey, you need to go ahead and finish watching Jujutsu Kaisen. Like you're behind, girl.
Right. Like I feel like your playlist on Crunchyroll is nasty.
Okay. Chainsaw Man.
Oh,
I mean, you got it all there.
But makeup was the last thing I thought you were about to say. That's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Who are you
so,
around that interprets you that way?
yeah, it was
Who
Yeah, like
interprets you that way?
it was by another gay man who said that. And he's in his 30s. Um, yeah, he was just saying some mess, saying that, um, you know what, JJ, you kind of remind me of a gay man who wears lipstick and all this stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And I was like, wait a second. No, wait a minute. I ain't never worn makeup a day in my life. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Where did that come from? But I was like, you know what? I let it go because I just left it alone because I know who I am as a
Now,
gay man.
mind you, there's nothing wrong with that if that's so what you choose. So I'm like, oh, did you investigate that? And was like, what about me gave you that impression?
right.
Yeah, I never really investigated that. I just let him say whatever. Um, I do have another gay man. He wears makeup and okay, that's what he does. But me, that's just not what I do. My personal preference. Yeah, that's it.
How the hell did y'all even get to that point? That is
I have no idea how they got there.
what? What? Oh my god! Like, oh my god, bitch! You look like you need some highlighter. Like you wear a toner. I mean, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
that
Wild.
yeah, I would have probably had the same reaction as you. Like, what? Like,
yeah.
I don't even know how to address you at this point. I'm just gonna let you speak. I'm just okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I can tell you.
I mean, for me, I already know people wonder if I'm gay. I'm androgynous, ethnically ambiguous. So I don't know. Just go with it.
That is so funny.
Oh, oh wow.
So-
You'll be surprised. It'll be certain days because of maybe how I may have on eyeliner that day. I might look Latino. Until I open my mouth, that's when you know that I am blackity black.
Screaming. Fair enough. I mean, for me, I don't even know how to follow up in that conversation because I am 50% Panamanian and 50% black, but I was raised as a black man. And I was raised by a Panamanian mother. Well, I was raised by a Panamanian mother until the age of 12. So, like, I don't even know how to respond in that conversation because I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I'm
Afro
somebody.
Latino. Because
I am.
one of
I
my
am, but
my
I feel
uncles
like
was
I'm
my
somebody who
cousins.
struggles to claim that because I have no actual root in my Latin heritage. And it
Yeah,
feels so it feels so fraudulent for me to embrace my Afro-Latin heritage because I am somebody who loves being Panamanian and I enjoy everything about my Panamanian heritage, but from what I know of it, just based on my research of it, but I feel so fraudulent claiming like
right.
I've never said this out loud. I feel so fraudulent claiming being Afro-Latina or Afro-Latin, excuse me.
Mhm.
I feel so
Because you're not
fraudulent
fluent
about
in
it.
Spanish.
Well, because I don't speak Spanish. One, I
Mhm.
don't have a connection to my Panamanian heritage, even though I was um initially raised by a Panamanian mother. I was never connected to the Hispanic or the Panamanian side of my heritage. So I don't know I don't have any of that registered within me. I was just raised as a black kid, right?
Mhm.
But I recognize that and I'm proud of that. But I feel so fraudulent all the time saying that.
Mhm. I see,
It,
and it's because you don't have that attachment to your Panamanian side. That's just all it is. Like
I can't
I'm
qualify
a
that with
couple of my
anything.
cousins, their mother is Panamanian and black, and she speaks fluent Spanish. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand why you would feel that way. I mean, you, it's still who you are, but I can understand why you felt that way because you were raised as a black child around in black neighborhoods and thus and such.
I don't know. It's just strange. I don't know. It's just interesting.
I mean, people question me all the damn time. I'll be like, look, just because I'm the same hue as boiled chicken doesn't mean I'm not black.
I'm
Okay?
screaming bloody
Not
murder.
My
boiled,
lineage,
not boiled chicken.
I mean, my lineage. I mean, I already know on my mother's side, they are from Antigua and they're Portuguese. They're West Indian and Portuguese. If you saw a picture of my grandfather, my mother's father, the man gives you Desi Arnaz. He looks Latino. I don't know how to speak Portuguese, never learned. On my father's
Mm,
side, my father is originally from the South. He's originally from Oxford, North Carolina.
okay.
So,
I know Oxford.
so okay.
Right.
Being from Oxford, right? Being from Oxford, I asked him. I was like, "Yo, so what's on your side?" Because my father, his mom's genes, I look exactly like my grandmother. I look exactly like my father's mother. Same complexion, face, the whole nine. It's like it's like looking at a ghost when my relatives on my father's side see me because I look
Wow.
exactly like her. And I realized that my aunt, she looks exactly like one of our other aunts. My grandmother and her sisters, they look like the United Nations poster. Every single one of them a different shade, you know, brown, black, and beautiful. And they have the same face, except for Aunt Mel. She's the only one that doesn't look like the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? But on my father's side, he said, all of your great grandfathers are white except for one. They're Blackfoot Native American and they're black. I was like, okay. So when people ask me like what my heritage is, I'm just like, I'm complicated.
Do you feel the need to explore that? Or do you feel like the acknowledgement of knowing what it is enough for you? Because I am currently struggling with that personally.
No, because here's the thing. People, and this is where I think a lot of biracial people are, I understand where they're coming from. But also you have to realize what laws are on the books, like the one drop rule, it's still on the books. So technically your ass is black. Okay. So I like knowing. I would like to do a DNA just to see what else is in there because I would like to learn. I like learning about different cultures. I'm not all black. I don't live in an all black world. Okay. And so, yeah, I would like to explore that. I think you being Panamanian and black, I think you should explore that. Find out like where was the disconnect? How'd that happen?
I would love to know that. I said there are so many questions that I have for my. There's so many.
JJ, you ever looked at your ancestry?
I haven't, but but you know what? I would love to. I would love to know about my ancestry one day. Yeah, I'd love to.
I think about it all
I
the
think
time.
it's interesting. I think it's because people spend so much time trying to be unique and really don't realize that you were already born unique. So you spend your life trying to be something that you already are. You're an idiot.
Yeah, yep.
You're right.
Yep. Yep, I'm silly as hell. I'm a sweetheart.
Like
All that stuff.
I want to know like all this, like when you're in the kitchen, you baking a cake, like how all this come together. Like the cultures, learning about different cultures is very, very interesting. That's one thing I've learned from studying abroad. I've always wanted to travel and do that, and I've had the opportunities to do that. And I like learning about other cultures, not necessarily to compare them to the American way of life or the Black American way of life, but just to see what commonalities overall we have. And guess what? There's a ghetto in every country. The
Yes.
ghettos in Asia are worse than the ones here in the US. Oh baby, yeah.
Oh,
When
Wow.
Bruce and Jet said they had to learn martial arts. Yes. It's rough stuff. It's rough
and also
stuff.
there's a McDonald's in every corner in every
Everyone, you know
nation.
what? When I was in Florence last year, we only saw one McDonald's. We saw one.
What?
And my and my peers, they have went to McDonald's. I stopped eating McDonald's when I was active duty. I'm like, I'm in Italy. I'm not eating no shit that I can get at home. Like at
Stateside,
the
right.
train station, they had a Five Guys. I was like, really? Really? No, I'm here to eat Italian food, good Italian food. And the food there, ever since we went to Milan and Florence, and ever since, I will not buy cooked pasta from a store. I learned how to cook pasta from an Italian woman in Florence. And
Oh
that
my
is how I cook it to this day. I make it myself.
Exactly.
The food is so good, but I love learning about different cultures. And
Yes, thank
it's just amazing how interesting, like how did we get here?
right.
No,
I,
literally.
yeah, I love learning different cultures, usually through music and food. And I also like Dutch, for example. I like their language because it's an easy language to learn and it's a pretty language and I like their music. Their music reminds me of maybe like an island somewhere.
Mhm.
So Dutch is my favorite language. I know a little bit of Dutch here and there.
Go ahead, drop some Dutch.
Oh my God.
I
Please.
only know how to
Well,
pass the Dutch. Go ahead and drop some Dutch.
Pass that Dutch.
hmm. All right. All right, give me a sec. Uh, Hoi, a.k. Jalen Johnson, ik kom uit de Verenigde Staten. Oh Lord, wait a minute. And what I was trying to say is, hi, my name is Jalen Johnson, and I'm from the United States of America. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay,
Um,
we'll stick with Google Translate. Thank you.
Right.
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
work
yeah, yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah,
but
yeah,
on
yeah. I'm still
that
learning
is
my.
still something that I want to do is learn different languages, because I see a lot of YouTubers who will tell you that they've learned a lot of languages, like Mandarin and Japanese are two of the languages that I must know. I must know them. I have to learn them because it's something that I've always wanted to do. And it's just a matter of finding like the right program for you to learn.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Mhm.
And the sick and twisted part about some Americans,
Oh God. Yeah.
when they go over to other countries, they feel like you should know English.
The entitlement.
Yeah.
The entitlement is there. Like, I'm an American, we rule over all. No, you don't.
Yeah. It's disgusting the way how they think of it.
It's like when you hear about people getting arrested overseas, it's like there's an expectation that because I'm an American, you gonna automatically let me go home. No, you are in another country and you have to abide by their laws.
Right, look at these celebrities getting arrested over there in these European countries because they're
I mean,
dumbasses doing
shit.
crazy stuff.
I remember when
Mm-mm.
this dude, he got arrested in Singapore and his ass got caned. I was like, yes, indeedy, buddy.
Yeah. And I
Yep.
think this one rapper got arrested in, I think, Romania. I think it had something to do with drugs. But yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think it was a he or she. I forgot. But
I
yeah,
think
that
I
rapper
think it
got
was
in
a
trouble.
basketball player or something like that. One of the WNBA players, she got like arrested in like
Brittany
Germany or something.
Griner, who had
Yeah.
got arrested for weed.
Probably, but
I
yeah,
remember
this was a
that.
while
But
ago.
there have been quite a few Americans to get arrested abroad, and there are quite a few Americans who are still locked up abroad.
Mm, mm, mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like them dumbasses that who decide to go to North Korea. Like, you idiot, what are you doing? Why would you? Okay, just all right. And like people who like, there are people who like, I've been to the Middle East and Bahrain is so beautiful. So beautiful. It is beautiful. They are developed over there. Okay. I'm not going to go over there as a woman and be like, I'm an American. I don't need to cover. Are you kidding me?
Ooh, that is
Hand me a
awkward.
hijab. I'm what? I'm rocking it, honey. Rocking it.
Rocky.
Shoot, you won't know. I will not play. Do not play with them other countries, honey. They do not. Look, people are finding out now.
Mm.
We never did like y'all. y'all we're tolerating you for business reasons. Okay. But see all
Yeah.
this mess that y'all got going on, y'all been doing this for centuries, and that's why we ain't really fuck with you like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Listen, I just, you know what? I'ma just let me just. I appreciate all the people who have tuned in up until this point.
Much
If you have
love.
watched up until this point at 3 hours and 21 seconds and 45 or 3 hours, 21 minutes and 50 seconds, drop down and leave us a green heart in the comments. I'm getting ready to cut this live because I just want to chat with them privately. No shade. I just want to kick it with them privately. No shade. And I feel like we done said everything that needs to be said. But I'm pretty sure that they'll be back on Chaos and Charcuterie because I like this is really what I wanted to curate. I wanted to curate a space where I could come on, go live, talk my shit about the shit that's going on in my timeline, and then bring my homies up to really expound on it, and then curate a conversation outside of that I could kind of like mentally process within, right? So I appreciate both of you guys for coming up here.
No problem.
Oh, it's my
I really do.
pleasure, sweetheart. It's my
I really
pleasure.
do.
I'll just
If
make
you
sure I
want,
have charcuterie next time. I'll just make sure I actually have charcuterie.
listen, I just happen to have a little something here, and I just, I needed to get a little something in between here because I've been drinking this whole life, so I'm just trying to keep it together. But I want to, thank you guys for being here. Hopefully, you guys will come back and we can do this again and just kind of chat and chop it up after we get into the hot topics of the things and the things. But stick around. I'm gonna end the live part and then we can just kind of kiki, okay? Thank you
Oh,
guys so
I'm
much for
giving
being.
Sith Lord right now, honey. I am giving Sith Lord.
Listen, like the ticker says, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all of the things Standalone is not on social media, so y'all not gonna find her. JJ, do you want to be found on the internet?
All right, so I'm on. So I do have IG. I have two accounts on IG. actually. One is JJ Saturday, and one is Chef JJ Saturday. I'm on Facebook and I'm on TikTok. Yeah. Yeah, so that's where I am. I also have a YouTube channel, and that's where I post food content.
Oh,
Yeah,
food
so
Ooh,
content.
yeah,
yes,
so
food.
yeah, like woo, yeah, that's me.
I'm here for that. Well,
Mm-hmm.
like my lower third says right here, I am at OJ Galloway on all platforms. I am OJ the OG because I will always have the juice. And thank you all so much for tuning into Chaos and Charcuterie. I feel like this is gonna be a thing that we just kind of do and kick it after we talk about the hot topics. We're just gonna get into each other's business and just kind of talk about real life shit. And I appreciate that. So with that being said, like I said before, like, share, subscribe, do the things of the things, and we will see you all soon. Y'all stick around in the backstage and we're gonna kiki. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Bye.